Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? Get in here. We got to talk. We have got to talk, okay? So, first of all, did y'all watch this show or did y'all just pop in here so I could tell y'all what happened? Because I could understand it if that's what you did. These people are crazy. I think it's safe to say that these people are indeed crazy. They are out of their minds. And that's okay because we're going to talk about them. Y'all know, notebook on deck. I got all the notes, all of them. And baby, there were some notes tonight. These women were not on their best behavior. Vet, you watched it. Amanda K, you too? Okay. Hey, Shani. Let me greet everybody. Okay. Vet says Stacy looked good in black and bling confessional. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. We got to talk about Stacy and this orange obsession too. I didn't even know that was her color. I just picked up on it like a couple of episodes back. But the heifer looked good in orange. I got to give it to her. She looks great in orange. Let me see who's here. We got Bianca the Beautiful in the chat. Y'all know what it is. She is here. She's here. Okay. She's asking y'all to please hit the like button. Get your wine. Get ready. Let's go. Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady, is in the house. Auntie Eva is like number 5. Hello, and so is Aries' son. Good to see you. My favorite nephew is here, y'all. Ian the Court Junkie. Yolanda Franklin is number 8. Hey, sis. Don't cut up too bad tonight. Can you? Y'all, Yolanda, but I'm going to tell y'all who like the biggest culprits are in here. Yolanda Franklin, got darn DS, sometimes DH when DH is here. DT is bad when D is here. Them D's is bad. Now D Seratinas is sweet, but D Seratinas sometimes you get in on it too. Not a lot though. You get on it. You get on in on it too. He Lel always cutting up. We just don't never know which side you gonna come from. Magaline Lamar, thank you for being like number 12, sis. All right, happy to be happy is number 14. Ooh, let me tell y'all about this girl right here. Hold on. Look here. She sent me something. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Okay. It is honey powder. She sent me honey powder. So I had an opportunity to use the honey powder as a substitute for sugar because y'all know I'm trying to stay away from that stuff. Sugar ain't nothing but poison. It's toxic and it's more addictive than the cocaine. Okay. But anyway, so I use some. Girl, when I tell y'all it works really well, it's an excellent substitute. It's all natural. You better get you some. I think I'm gonna add it to the storefront. So if anybody want to grab some, you can grab it. But baby, I was sleeping on the honey powder, but not no more. Thanks to Happy to Be Happy. Hey girl, thank you. Krista Jones is in the chat. Hey now, hey. All right, Amanda K is here. Hey boo. Here's D Crazy DS. Okay, at number 17. I hope that you're gonna run the reflection corner and not be in there all night yourself. Catherine Bennett is number 18. Thank you, thank you. So good to see you, Inel. Hey, thank you for being 22. Cool gamer, always cool, always in the building. Brandon Martin, that's my sweetie. Happy New Year. So Kiearna sounds like she's settling when she said she kind of likes the routine, like with that guy and his kids. She can do much better. Like number 18, Brandon, you better tell him again. I said that about her. I don't know what she's doing, but I don't like it. Queen of Hearts, KS, I miss you. You in Kansas with 12 inches of snow and 4-foot drifts, 13 degrees. Whoo, girl, your light number higher than your temperature right now. That's crazy. There go Lel. I was just talking about you. Crazy girl. Good to see you. All right, who else we got? Delicia Dismuke is number 29. Good to see you. Angela Davis is here and she's number 22. All right, Cloud 9. You can be what you want to be. Cloud 9 is number 39. It's good to see you, Yvette. One of our beauties from the UK, Birmingham, UK to be exact, is number 33. Good to see you. Tamika Graham is coming in at number 35. All right, Shani is 36, and I thank you. Who else we got? Who else we got? DT, my love, is here. Another crazy one. Listen, you and DS supposed to run the reflection corner. Y'all not supposed to be in there all night. But if y'all gonna be going in there all night, at least organize the chairs, okay? Organize the chairs, because y'all just, you can't stay out of there. Chef Blondie, hi. How are you? I got some wild Ken folks in here. Kendall is number 42. What's up, Kendall? All right, girl. Anybody who's a member, you know your crown's supposed to be by your head. If your crown is missing, get your crown back. Y'all know YouTube be snatching crowns. Apple Charm, hey, thank you for being 45. What's up, Makeup Addict? How you doing? Kendall talking about I'ma behave. I don't believe y'all. Y'all don't ever behave. Deborah Randall, all right, we got Deborah here. Housewives Talk is legal. We are within regulation. Dana Brown is number 46. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, look at it. All of them making promises they can't keep. All of them just making promises they can't keep. I'ma behave. Y'all don't never behave. Morgan's Musings is in the house. She number 48. Hey, sis. She caught me on Instagram and slid on in. Rochelle, thank you for being number 42. Okay, Rochelle says she ain't watching. She come over here to find out what's going down. Okay, talk facts. Hey, happy new year. I hope you have a safe and prosperous and happy and healthy new year too. I really, really do. Gaby, thank you for being 49. Dr. Jen, 1984. Hello, beautiful lady. Your skin is glowing. All right. I told you we attract all the pretty girls to the porch. This is where we gather. This is where everybody gathers. Breesh, thank you for being 55, Breesh. So look, y'all know how we do. Hit your like button, put your like number in the chat. You never know when I'm gonna call for a like lottery number. So just be ready, right? Also, make sure you use at the bottom your engagement button, okay, the circle with the heart emoji. Send up my bubbles because y'all know I'm sensitive. My sis on the phone done rolled up and through here, okay? So I got her on standby. Everybody's ready to go. Candy Butler is number 56. It's good to see you. And y'all know how we do. Make sure you greeting everybody. Once I start running my mouth, if I don't greet someone, if I miss them, don't y'all miss them, please and thank you. Being friendly and welcoming is everybody's business, not just mine. Also, okay, also, okay, y'all, Kendall done snatched her crown back because YouTube was playing with her. Kendall said, give me my crown back. Shani sent up 30,000 hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Them hearts is free. Send them up. And greet people, be nice, no arguing in my chat. We can agree to disagree respectfully, no name calling, no disrespect of any kind. If y'all want to cuss about them heifers on this show or anybody else we gossiping about, but please misspell your cuss words, okay? Okay. And I gotta say this, and I shouldn't have to, but every now and then we get somebody that just can't stay with the flow. Stay on topic. Okay, stay on topic. Don D, where you been? Number 34. All right. It's so good to see you. So those of you who've been gone for a minute, I'm glad you're back. Okay. And for those of you who ain't never left, it's so good to see y'all again. Let's get into this show. Let me grab my notebook. Let me grab my notebook. And we finna get into what's going on. Okay. So we start off with Jackie and Mia and the melodrama. And I wasn't happy about it. And yet here we are. I wasn't happy about it, and yet here we are, right? So Mia's in the bathroom, fake crying. Mind you, I did not see one tear. I'm gonna have to go back and try to screenshot that scene so that I can see again, like maybe I missed the moisture, but I didn't see one tear. Those of you who watched it, y'all can let me know if you saw one, because I absolutely did not. Kendall said not one. Not one. I didn't see one tear. So she's doing all the fake crying, all the melodrama, all this putting on. Oh, maturing. I don't know where maturing. I gotta find maturing. Okay. Thank you, makeup addict, because we couldn't find no tears while she was supposed to have been crying. I couldn't find one. If you did, let me know. Makeup addict said I was looking for a tear too, old trifling line. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, faking for real. Faking for real. DT talking about not the Lightfoot lesbians at it again. Yes. Lightfoot, you crazy. Shani say Mia's so fake. I think she knew where the kids were all the time. I believe so too. I believe so too. Yep, no tears, just a crying voice. I couldn't do a crying voice. I wouldn't even know where to begin to give you the crying voice. Like, where do you start? Where do you start to get the crying voice? Like, I'm just asking. So anyway, oh, she's crying, she's upset. They showed them in the Sprinter talking about the children and G and all that. The look on Karen's face took me out. The look on Karen's face did something to me. Karen was sitting there like, I'm tired of this. I'm over it. She rolled her eyes so hard. I felt it. Okay. And I was not mad at her. So she's sitting there, not one tear. Jackie, I think on her phone, called the old nannies and ended up talking to the daughter. I guess the daughter answered the phone and was like, yeah, the children here. The children here. They right here. And so they start telling her or him. I couldn't really tell who it was on the phone. Whoever it was had a kind of a heavy voice. Yes, no wet speed bumps on the face. Not at all. The children were right there. They were perfectly fine. Not the tears might be watering the plants on her face. Those are planters. Those holes are for propagating and agriculture. Amanda K say, right. I was Karen listening to me. A girl, me too. Me too. Any mom out there that don't know where the kids are would have been on the next thing smoking home. And you know it. And you know it. Even if it was a boat, she would have rolled a blow-up mattress back to the continental US behind her children if she was an actual mother or if she thought they were in any type of actual danger. Like, she knew better. She knew better. Easily confirmed where the kids were and went to talking about, oh, well, Gordon won't answer the phone. He don't want to talk to you. His children are safe. You on a trip. And you pretending like constantly like this man is out to get you and he chasing you and he wants you back. Why would he be answering the phone? For what? Bianca say, Mia knew where them kids were. I can't believe that they were falling for that bull-ish. Right. Really make the edge of any booty hole itch. I had to read it. I need to shower after watching her funky. Oh my God. So y'all rough tonight. Y'all may as well go on your royal family emojis, pull out the rifles because the snipers are live tonight on the porch. Y'all sniping already. We 20 minutes in and shots fired. Shannon say, row your boat. Yes, because that's what I'd have been doing. DT said, need some mop water to make that face clean again. Go on in there and just, Bianca pulled out her sniper rifle because she's not playing. Apparently, y'all sniping tonight. If you got a crown, get your royal family emojis. Go on, spam the chat with the rifles because I see what type of night I'm about to have. Okay, I see. Gaby said, I hate how she treat Gordon. Right. He's a gem and deserves better. Now, I don't know if he a gem. I feel like, you reap what you sow. And he planted a lot of nasty bushes for his wife that he cheated on with Mia. You know what I'm saying? He might be okay now. He might be a decent person now. But the truth is, and y'all know we believe in, spiritual laws and the reality over here. What you reap is what you sow. If you don't want to go picking lemons, I would advise you not to be planting lemon seeds. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You can't do a bunch of dirty stuff in your life and then be shocked when the dirt come back. You just got to take it how it is, Eliel said all she had to do was get in the ocean and flutter her lips. She'd have been back in the States for the kid. Yeah, I know what type of night this about to be. Not a gem, Lord. Until you say he definitely reaping what he sowed. Yes, definitely. The reaping is happening. Hey, gorgeous. She's like number 58. This is our niece Couture Bay. Make sure y'all are following her channel. You see how it's spelled? You see that? If you are not subscribed, you should be. Uh-huh. All right. Hold on. Y'all, listen, I'm trying to catch the comments. Yolanda said them rotten yellow banana heifers pumped me a silicone head so big. She was emboldened to say and do anything and get away with it until this season. Listen, I'm with you when you're right. And on that note, moving right along. So, not only that, not only that, she kept going on about G not answering, and then she goes even further to tell us the type of relationship that they have with the lady that Gordon left the kids with. This is further why it pissed me off. The fact that you could say that you knew where they were, you knew where to call. That means Gordon told you where he took them. And this heifer goes, y'all, so far as to tell us this lady was their nanny for years on top of years, donkey years. And they so close that this lady had to stand in as mother of the bride at the wedding. I'm assuming her mama was in prison or something. But this lady is so close to you that she actually stood in at your wedding as mother of the bride. And you on here in front of this camera dramatizing and putting on like these children is in danger. We got Jackie on the film talking about you need to go get your kids. Girl, she left them with your sister, with the angel of death. So you didn't feel like they was in danger with the angel of death? The whole angel of death. Somebody that's going to send your children to the upper room. She didn't need to get her kids then. But all of a sudden, now that they with somebody that they've been knowing for years, that's so close to the family, she was the mother of the bride. Now you need to get your kids. I can't deal. Y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So listen, moving right along from the shenanigans. So she's like, oh, the kids are fine. That's great. I'm glad to know they there. That's a relief. And then said, but Gordon still filed for that. Still don't make no sense to me. How is this man foul for not wanting his children to be with the angel of death? Because we already know Jackie's sister will get them churned up out of him. I don't care how nobody feel about it. That's just what it is. She did it. She was convicted and she's sitting in prison right now. So him taking his children from a known, Dr. Kevorkian, I don't even know a nice way to put somebody that take other people's children up the King's Highway and put them with somebody that he trusted and you trusted too is crazy. That is crazy. Okay. So moving right along, we get a cute moment with Stacy and Kiearna, and they're like, "Oh, I miss you too." When we were roomies, and Stacy crazy tail talking about, "Yeah, I borrowed some soap and toothpaste from Gizelle," and like, "Oh, that you could tell both of them were genuinely shocked that Gizelle was being nice." But Stacy was like, "Can I stay with you?" And Kiearna swiftly said, "No, because I'm enjoying having my room to myself. No, ma'am." And I said, "All right, girl, I feel you. I definitely feel you." So then the ladies all gather together. They're gathering together. Ashley ends up I guess they were getting on the Sprinter, right? Ashley actually had on a decent dress. It was a pink, floral print maxi dress or whatever. It actually looked classy. Shocked the hell out of me. I ain't know what to do, y'all. I really didn't. I was like, do I keep looking? Is this April Fool's? Am I awake? But she did look nice. Karen asked Kiearna about Greg. Like, we talked about everything but Greg. We talked about that during the sneak peek too, with her talking about him eating pizza all day, bothering her about cooking when she has no ring. She has no ring, sir. You're not even in a hurry to give her a ring, but you bothering her for cooking. Why do we need wife duties at a girlfriend price? Why are we looking for discounts? It's giving trifling. It's giving trifling, right? So she tells them, her whole spiel. She met him a month right after he got divorced, and she just opened her spa and blah blah blah. And so they had to make it work, and now they're building a house. And I'm like, you building a house with this man who's not your husband? This makes no sense. But whatever. And now she on a strict schedule now because we have children. Who the hell is we? We don't have no children, Kiearna. He has children. You have a brain tumor. He got children. What are you even saying? I don't know. Y'all know Kiearna's pretty, but she's starting to wear on my nerves a little bit. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Okay. So anyway, yes, Dr. Jan, she has no sense, and I do not understand it. Like, I can tell that, she probably feels like he's a good catch. He may be. He may be. But the truth is, he's asking you to do what wives do because he's had a wife and he knows the benefit of having a wife. So now he wants you to do the wife duties without ever having to give you that level of commitment. That is disgusting. Do not do it. And playing stepmom, not cute, not cool. Them children got a mama, and I would advise him to be co-parenting with her. Oh, Peanut here. She number 60. Candy Butler, thank you for the super chat. Say have a blessed and prosperous 2025. I received that. Yeah, she just daddy's girlfriend, and that's okay. Daddy can have a girlfriend. But all that stepmama stuff, man, chill out with that because you're going to get your feelings hurt. Them children got a mama. And the minute you do too much or step in, even with good intentions, honey, you going to get reminded that you just the daddy's girlfriend. Like, don't do it, girl. Don't go. Don't go. So anyway, Gizelle tells Karen that Ray snitched on her about her love list because it's a list of things that she want him to do to let her know that his heart is in it. Y'all remember that from Ashford and Simpson? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all remember that song because I know it's some jitterbugs in here. But for the grown people, y'all remember Ashford and Simpson? If your heart isn't in it. Y'all remember that? Wasn't that Ashford and Simpson? That was Ashford and Simpson, wasn't it? Candy Butler, thank you for the super sticker, sis. My sister is supporting my stream. Okay, y'all remember that? It's a messed up situation. Okay, be nice. You might be too young. It could fall apart at any time. Okay, that was the song. So Karen is telling him, look, and none would be the wiser except you and I. Karen say, ain't nobody gonna be the wiser but you and I. But if you want to show me that your heart is in it, you need to do what's on the love list. Be nice. If you older than me, how you don't know? You was in the church that hard? Was I the only person backsliding? It was just me. My bad. I guess it was just me. But anyway, moving right along. So Ray done snitched on the love list. And that's right, Morgan. Why can't you tell me so? I listen, I might have got the names wrong. It was the Atlantic Star. There you go. Y'all know I mess up a name, but I know the song. I know the words to the song. I bet y'all know that. Okay. And if my heart wasn't in it, I'd have gone long ago. Yo, my bad, y'all. My bad. Y'all know I get caught up. That's my song. That's one of my songs. Okay. Hey, Lulu's little girl. What's up, sis? Hey, sweet beloved. Thank you for being number 62. Yeah. Tell him, nephew. Don't keep me hanging on. Okay. Listen, that's that fire. That's that fire. Okay. So look. Karen done told the man what he got to do. And she didn't get into all the details. She was like, but you're going to have to start opening doors and stuff. And, Gizelle nasty, so she want to find out what else he got to do. So apparently, come to find out, Karen said he did start traveling down to the Southern Village. Okay. He was, drinking out of drinking out of her special cup. I guess that's the nicest way we can put it, because he hadn't been doing it. So he done decided he gonna drink out of her special cup and whatnot. And Gizelle nasty tail asking her about is she gonna do something, sing him a song, at karaoke. And Karen said no, she ain't doing that no more. And said, Gizelle, you need to chill out, because me and you close in age, girl, and you need to stop too. Listen, Amanda, it was too much for me too. And the fact that Karen kept trying to pivot out of the conversation, and the fact that Gizelle kept trying to go there, like, Gizelle, listen, that's not a cute look, girl. Let that go. Please, let that go. So anyway, we get past the fest, because that was like, gag-tastic. Pause. Ain't that how the children say pause? When something don't sound right, pause. Okay. Anyway, so we get through that. Jackie sitting up there, Jacqueline, Tacky Jackie. Y'all know we calls her Jodeci because she be begging. She up there telling Ashley, Mia business. Oh, Mia didn't know what her churn was. And Ashley talking about she triggered hearing it. Ashley was up here pretending to be triggered. She want to get hyped by somebody else's situation because she don't have nothing going on. So, I'm triggered. And if it was me, I would have had to go get my children. There's no way I still be on this trip. And I'm like, girl, Ashley, get away from here with all that rah, rah, rah. You trying to be hyped about her business because you ain't got none. WD Rose, what's going on? Thank you for being number 66. The event said, and wants to be kept informed. Stop, Gizelle. Yes, really gross. Really super gross. So look, then they get to town. They're looking at the agriculture. The men go to hooting and hollering and going on at Wendy. Okay. And y'all know why they hooting and hollering. Because she's pretty. That's a pretty lady. She's pretty. She's eye-catching. She got the complexion, the skin, the legs, the shape, everything. And so the man was hooting and hollering. Okay. And she talking about, it's the problem when they see the Godiva goddess, honey. So she she was feeling herself because the men was hooting and hollering and catcalling and stuff. And sometimes compliments are nice, even when it comes in the form of hooting and hollering. Even then. So anyway, they go to shopping, and Kiearna took a picture in the 1983 wicker fan back chair. I didn't even know they had those in Panama, but it was nice to see. They walked in a shop. It had bananas all on the ceiling. I guess that's like the whole shtick, the banana thing. So they had all kind of banana novelty items. They went to buy hats. Jackie didn't know about Panama hats. She was like, oh, is that a big thing here? And I'm just looking at her like, girl, have you ever left your home state? Have you ever went anywhere? Do you know anything? Have you ever read a book? Do you frequent the internet? Have you ever watched the movies? Like, why would you be asking in Panama if the Panama Jack hats were something in Panama? Like, they literally say Panama Jack. The character was Panama Jack. You in Panama. And she said, the hat's a big deal. Help. Okay. Y'all, Bianca still cutting up. Y'all grab your rifles. Y'all still sniping. So they doing the whole thing. Gizelle and Karen decide they want to get Wendy a gift because they saying she was a great host. They went and got some mommy and me hats, like matching hats for her and her baby. Oh, wait. So their next target is what I thought when I saw it. Wait. Got the message that from Gizelle that Mia is on the hit list for coming up cheering, so she their next target. Oh, well, I mean, everybody gonna get her for that because that was nasty. Wait a minute. She only traveled to Mia's coochie and back. DT, get in that corner. Yeah, and that's probably what Ashley doing, Bianca. I agree. So they got her the matching hats with her and the baby. I thought that was really, really cute. That was really adorable. They got the pink ones. And that's a nice little novelty, that they can take back. And I thought that was very, very, very nice. Ashley and Mia started talking about the churn and stuff. And Stacey was there, This is where Stacey and Kiearna was getting on my nerves. If you not ready, hey, God's anointed daughter, if you not ready to be a part of the crew and you can't read the room and see that people ain't going for the bull crap, I need both of y'all to be real quiet. I need both of them, top and bottom lip, let them meet. They say your what they say your what's the term? Your teeth is a cage for your tongue. Like, just close the cage. Stop talking. Stop talking. Okay. So Stacy is there, ooh, woo, woo, with the woo, woo, woo stuff. Like, she's Sinclair from Living Single. Kiearna is there trying to play, I guess, play psychologist because she's sleeping with one. And, it wasn't giving. Ashley actually was making it a little bit interesting because, the conversation got a little different when it came to her and Mia. So she let Mia get off her story about, I ain't know what a churn was. G is in Martha's Vineyard, And after she said that, you could tell that Messy Ashley was activated. Messy Ashley was activated and ready to go. Honey, somebody had hit her go button, and there you go. Okay. She was like, I don't know how to believe Mia because Mia done told us conflicting stories about G. Ashley and production was in tandem. Anytime you see production going along with stuff, always ask the question, is this part of the play? Have y'all decided y'all coming for this heifer? What we doing? Okay? So listen. Production go to showing all the time. She said, oh, G is great. We all wake up the same time and get the kids to school, and he's wonderful. Then they show where she's like, oh, G's crazy. G, it's like the stories keep switching and flip-flopping, and she can put it on them micromanaging or putting her social media under a microscope, when the truth is she changes her story out of her mouth. Not even what she posts on social media, but it changes out of her mouth. And what is so confusing with that, girl, you're not being real on social media. The people who see you on social media, they also see you on the TV show, and they see that you're saying one thing and showing something else. Now that's what they do see. Hey, DV, thank you for being 68. So look, Ashley said that she think that Mia basically is trying to play this up to take the attention off of her for what she did to Gizelle's daughters. I kind of agree too. She want people to focus on this and make her a victim and not hold her feet to the fire for calling those perfect little babies whores, because I'm not over it either. I'm not. I don't care how much they mammy let it slide and let it roll off and pretend like it's okay because Mia complexion is light enough. I'm still not over it. I'm still not okay. So you attacked one black woman who is a whole PhD and a professor at the time, a wife and a mother, somebody that is not of ill repute. And you attacked her with a cell phone, a purse, and a drink. Physically assaulted this woman, lied on her, called her out of her name, played victim. Now, this season, we got you slandering little black girls. Mia, listen, you large Hispanic gentleman, you. Whatever issue you have with black women, I'm going to need you to pack it up and stow it. Because what you got going on, girl, we ain't really feeling it. I think I speak for everybody when I say we ain't feeling it. Absolutely not. Anywho, so then Ashley was like, after she said that in a confessional, she tell Mia like, girl, you doubled down and you was crossing lines. And then, that's just not okay. Mia was like, well, really, I didn't give a F. So Ashley was like, look, I'm trying to be there for you, but I don't know how to show up for you with you doing stuff like this. And she was like, so then don't. So Ashley was like, say less, and walk right on out on her like, girl, ain't nobody gonna beg you. Dr. Jen says, it seems like Gizelle wants Ashley to be her Robin. Go after Mia for me. She probably does. She probably does, because I'm trying to figure out why she didn't mop the floor with that Sasquatch. Brandon said, Nitra, I think Gizelle is saving all the smoke for Mia until the reunion. Yeah, but you don't say that. Somebody had the audacity to call your babies whores. We ain't gonna save nothing. I'll beat your tail and pray that Jesus saves you. That's the best I can do. Too adorable say the nerve of Mia to say anything about anybody's child. Right, when she don't even know who her children daddies is. She around here right now as we speak, playing pin the tail on the pappy. and you got the nerve to be calling those perfect little girls whores, I bet you they know who their father is. I bet you their mother's not a retired pole humper. I bet you they're doing wonderful at each of their respective HBCUs. I bet you all three of them turn out better than you. Maybe even your children, but I wouldn't go there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna drag your babies like you tried to slander those little perfect babies. But it was just too much. It was too much for me. Girl, Mia is a trashy Bigfoot. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Kendall say, hold her earrings and get my debit card headed for county lockup. I know that's right. You don't let nobody bother your babies now. Bianca say, all for someone who's going to jail for scamming. That speaks volumes on Big Bird's character. I would have tore her up. Tore out the frame. Wouldn't have been nothing left. But yeah, Ashley walked out on her. She was like, girl, say less, and I will see you later and bye. And it got me that, Kiearna and Stacey sitting there like, oh, Mia going through so much right now. Mia going through so much. Mia ain't going through nothing but what she needs to go through. Why on earth are you doing and saying all this nasty stuff and you think can't nobody check you? You can be checked, Sasquatch. Yetis get checked. Yetis get checked too. Yetis are not safe. You are not a protected species, baby. You can get checked. And if it was the right lady, you'd have got chin checked. Okay. Anywho, so Mia was sitting up there still pretending to be upset. Stacey actually had the nerve. This is what really pissed me off with Stacey this episode. Stacey had the nerve to be in the confessional talking about Ashley is tearing Mia down. Are you okay? How is she tearing somebody down by saying, hey, friend, what you did was real flaw? You call somebody's children whores. Like, that's not cool. And then you double down on it. That's not okay, girl. That's not tearing her down. If somebody's your friend, you can hold your friend accountable. My friends tell me when I'm tripping. Ian say Mia is going through the karma she brought on herself. She sowed wicked seeds and she's reaping a wicked harvest. Exactly. Too Adorable say, why isn't cashing that check her mouth wrote? Why aren't they cashing the check, or why isn't she cashing? Tell me again. Most time I can catch it. I think I know what you're saying, but I'm not sure. Kiearna talking about, well, Mia is who Mia is, girl. That ain't what you said when she got on your nerves talking about that scar on your forehead. But okay, because she kissed up to you and pretended like she respected your opinion on psychology that you don't have a degree in. Okay, Kiearna, keep playing. Then when she tried you the wrong way, you're going to go Baltimore again, and you're going to end up busting her all upside her head and putting her between the washer and dryers. I see this coming. So anyway, the other ladies, the other group, Wendy and Jackie and Gizelle and Karen and them over there talking, and Gizelle is basically like over it. Hey, Sabra, thank you for being number 70. She over it. And she's like, Mia is miserable. And Wendy says she would have cleared the table with that heifer, and I have to agree. Jackie over there making excuses for Mia, talking about, when she gets upset, she lashes out and she says things without thinking. Girl, shut up. Shut up. You're willing to sit up there and let that humongous odoriferous Sasquatch insult you, and you continue to kiss her questionably hygienic behind. You do that. Nobody else is going to do that. Nobody else is going to do that. But, always making herself look like a donkey. Everybody gives Wendy, the little trinkets and stuff that they bought her, because they say everybody's like, oh, you're a great host. You're a great host. That was cool. They walk out of the shops heading to the rum tasting, and then the men start hooting at Stacey, which again makes sense. Stacey is tall and pretty and statuesque, and she got the legs and she got the walk, she got the shimmy. She doing her thing. Mia had to make it dirty, and of course Mia gonna try to make it dirty, because she trying to figure out why didn't nobody want to, go whitewater rafting through all them lumps, bumps, and humps on her face. Wasn't nobody hooting and hollering behind that. They was trying to figure out if that was Edward James almost. They was trying to figure out if they wanted her autograph or not. Okay, so she talking about it's because she not having sex, and she, it's coming off of her, and they can smell it. No, it's called She's Pretty and You're Not. That's why. Yes, Amanda K. Odoriferous. Absolutely. WD Rose say Mia's giving Bigfoots a bad rep. They are rarely seen and never heard from. Listen, she everywhere. She is everywhere. They gonna give her her own commercials. I saw her in a Michael's ad over Christmas time with white fur. Yolanda say Stacey needed to sit this one out. Yes, she did. Really pretty. Sit it out. Sit somewhere and just be pretty. That's what I needed Stacey to do. So anyway, Mia basically, in my opinion, was jealous and felt a certain type of way because Stacey's not acting trashy, but the men were still turning flips and losing their mind and losing their voices, hooting and hollering behind Miss Stacey Rush, because Stacey Rush is that girl. She is a pretty girl, Lord knows. So anyway, they get to the rum tasting. Stacey and Gizelle, they play at each other like, oh, you miss me, I missed you, blah, blah, blah. Wendy she joined in on the fun like, girl, she loved me the most because she bought me a hat. Stacey played right into it like, I can't believe it. Et tu, Brute. Why would you do it? So it was fun. It was cool. Mia gave Wendy a banana-shaped bong. Wendy ain't know what the hell it was. She thought it was something nasty. I'm sure she was relieved that it was not. Jackie tried to make a corny DUI joke because Karen said she wasn't drinking, and like, oh, we don't have to drive. So Karen was like, whatever. And then she called her a female dog. I'm not usually a big fan of that word on other ladies. But in that case, I was like, I'll allow it. Sick of Jacqueline all the way around. Sick of her. And Karen was in her confessional. She was like, I never told these heifers I don't drink anymore. I'm not under any court order not to drink. And she's like, oh, congratulations on your sobriety. She was like, who told him I was sobriety? I say sobriety. Karen, why you couldn't just say sober? She said, who told him I was sobriety? Like sobriety is a name. I said, help me, please. Help me, please. See, this is why. Go on, get the rifles out. DS say Mia must think everybody smell like Sodom and Gomorrah like her. Sodom and Gomorrah? Sodom and Gomorrah. If that's the case, Jacqueline finna turn to a pillar of salt. Sodom and Gomorrah, DS. Okay. Yes, too adorable. The jealousy is real on them heifers. Hey, T Monique, what's up, sis? Thank you for being 73. Now, Yolanda says Jacqueline, aka Stank Coochie Sniffer, needs to keep her trap shut and refrain from spreading that funk amongst the group. Oh, Lord. Oh, y'all getting tough. Y'all getting tough. I don't see the rifles, and they should be here because y'all keep hitting me with friendly fire. Like I'm not prepared. If I at least if I see rifles, I know they coming. Y'all sneaking me at this point. I'm tapping on comments, thinking they regular comments, and it's just rah rah rah. Warn me. That's what those emojis are for. Warn me that it is coming. Okay. But yeah, Karen says she is not sobriety, not sober. She's not sobriety, and she just don't trust them heifers, so she don't drink around them. Okay, that's what she said. Ashley jumped up to check on her children before she got drunk. Then they ordered some octopus to eat. I like octopus, but it can be a little rubbery. It just kind of depends on who's cooking. But then they decided to play a game where people are impersonating people. That was cute housewives fun. It was really cute. It was really clean. It was really, non-offensive, like not offensive at all. Kiearna did Stacey with the I apologize every 2 minutes. Mia with the fake, pretending she's playing with the man with the bottle, which was gross. Gizelle got Wendy good with the, can I say something? Can I say something? Because Wendy says that a lot. They got Karen with the, are you done? Because she says that a lot. Ashley got Gizelle with the because Gizelle does that a lot. I thought that was cute. Everybody banged Kiearna because they was like, yeah, Kiearna's always, and Greg said, and Greg said, and Greg said, and she's laughing like, but I really like him. And I'm like, girl, they wasn't complimenting you. They clowning you. And you should feel like a clown. Run around, Greg said, Greg said, Greg said. Did you not have a brain before you met Greg? They, started talking about their first trips, and the first trip she took with Greg and blah, blah, blah. Gizelle shares with us that she went on a first trip with a guy to Puerto Rico, and he left her there because they decided they ain't like each other. So he just abandoned her in Puerto Rico. He paid the bill first. She did say she made him pay the bill. Jackie. Oh, Lord, Jackie. She asked Mia something. What did she do? My notes on Jackie are not always clear because I just don't like her. Oh, no. Ashley asked Jackie about the threesome stuff with her and Mia, and was it ink? Karen's face was grossed out. I was grossed out. It was just too much. It was just too much. You say Gizelle can't catch a break. Child, yeah, she say the man left her in Puerto Rico. Leave me in Puerto Rico, see what happened. Not talking about he want to date her now. He wants her now. Want her to do what? Hit him with a rock, hit him with a car. You want her to put broken glass in your food. You want her to put hair remover in your shampoo. Like, what do you want her to do? Because you clearly cannot want her to date you. You left her in Puerto Rico. So Jackie was like, no, it wasn't ink or whatever. And Ashley was like, well, you do realize Mia told us that you and her both slept with ink. And so Jackie was like, well, I don't remember that. Well, it was two men at that point. Now Stacy is looking grossed out. And she was like, girl, just stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. Two men. That's nasty. Gizelle was like, well, they could have shared ink. He is portable. He's like a Lunchable. They just pass him around. Everybody get some cheese. Somebody get a cracker, get a piece of ham. He's just, he for the community, is what Gizelle said. I said, well, Gizelle, go on here with your little one-liners, girl. Mia then tried to clean it up. Well, no, we didn't, but it could have been something between them because we all took a shower together. Why would you be in the shower with your friend and this man at the same time? That is disgusting. So then, of course, Jacqueline, Tacky Jackie, Miss Jodeci herself, Miss Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, baby, goes, well, I'm a different person now. We will learn. We were still finding ourselves, and the person I was at 20 is not who I am at 40. Clearly, you're the same person. Jackie makes me sick. You're not a different person at 40. At 40, you're the person who bent down to sniff cooch. At 40, when everybody said that they smell somebody's behind, when everybody in the room said they smell ladyfish, you volunteered to bend your back at a 90-degree angle to sniff cooch. You a lying 7 sacks of bull crap that you're not the same person you was at 20. You the same. You ain't changed. You ain't changed. You was a trifling, low down, dirty, dusty back, muddy foot hoe. That's who you are. Okay? And it ain't changed. I don't know if it's in your bloodline, but clearly that's who you are. Okay? Let's be very clear. Let's be very clear about that. Wendy crazy tale, when they got ready to leave and go change their clothes and stuff, she crazy. She talking about, well, Jacqueline, thank you so much for that information about your past. Jacqueline had the nerve to make a face. What you making faces for? You the one brought that. And Mia sitting there like, oh, I wish Jacqueline would shut up sometime. You brought her there because you needed a flunky. And you know everybody else sick of you. Okay? Now, Wendy had the girls change in the bathroom. I haven't done that or seen that in years. But shout out to them for getting it done. Everybody changed clothes. I saw lots of, colorful prints. Gizelle was in pink. Mia and Karen were in blue. Everybody looked so festive. Jacqueline had on her outfit from City Trends. And Mia, as soon as they get on the Sprinter, she calls Little Incomplete to tell him that when I get back to the States, I'm going to fly to you. I ain't going to go home. And I'm sitting there like, wait, hold on. How that work? You were just pretending like you so shook up because your children are with a nanny that they've known for years who stood in as mother of the bride. But when you get back to the States, you're not going straight to your children. You going to screw a Oompa Loompa. That's what you're going to do. Now, he might be the same height as your children, but he ain't one of your children. This helper tried to switch it and flip it when when it was mentioned that, her son live in Atlanta too. Girl, bye. And why is your son in Atlanta and not with you? Never mind. So while she on the phone with him or whatever, then they mess around. DS told y'all to warn me. There are sniper rifles in your royal family emojis, not the regular emojis at the bottom. Use your royal family emojis. Warn me before you tell me Jacqueline is me a service dog. Lord have mercy. So she can take her in restaurants, is what you're saying. That's what she said, girl. Bianca said, Yolanda Franklin, they need a hazard team for their foolishness. They need to be suited and booted before they touch that mess. Y'all are terrible. Yes, DV, little incomplete. Now, Amanda said exactly. She just complained how Gordon thinks she's with incomplete. Now she talking about she going to see incomplete before she go home. Yes. Kendall say, Oompa Loompa shorty side piece. Ew. I'm glad you grabbed your rifle because y'all in there taking shots, not tequila. So Stacy calls TJ. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all ain't gonna make me not like TJ. Listen, TJ already was up 10,000 points because he loved the Lord. Y'all know how I am, okay? And TJ got a mouth. TJ had me rolling. Leprechaun in the Hood had both of them. Sure did. Lep in the Hood up to no good. Rochelle said, I didn't know Mia and that guy broke up. Yeah, that happened like maybe a week ago. Hey, Tiffany. What's up? Thank you for being 77. Say go easy on incomplete. He's a night. Brandon, don't mess with me tonight. Brandon, don't you mess with me tonight. Did you sit up here and tell me that man that looked like a 3-day-old turd is nice looking? Is that what you're telling me? Incomplete got a face that's so horrible, the Lord stunted his growth. He made him short so nobody wouldn't have to see him eye to eye. Right now, them children don't know whether that's their mama friend or the boogeyman. And you up here telling me that man nice looking. Nice looking at what? Is he nice when he looking at the Bible? Is he nice when he's looking underneath a brown paper bag? What is we saying here? What is we saying? Okay. So look, Stacy on the phone with TJ. TJ out there playing tennis with his chesticles out and stuff. He got his shirt off. He's sweating. Okay, he's sweating. Stacy talking to the man. Say she ain't hardly get to see him with his shirt off. So she was looking at the man with his shirt off. Now, I don't want to see that. You understand me? But she did. And so Mia spoke to him over the phone like, oh, you better cover up your pics. Y'all, that got during TJ say you need to cover up your pics. TJ told her to cover up her pics. It was about that time when I said, take me to the wall. Order. Okay. To be baptized. I say TJ doing something to me. He say cover up your pics. She say, well, I have breasts. Girl, he say cover up your pics. I love Jesus. That's all I can say, Amanda. Listen, he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. Listen, that was the worst thing that he could have ever did. When that man say cover up your pics, I was ready to throw the television, the laptop, my tablet, the pen, throw myself. I was ready to just throw me across the room. I say, boy, TJ is the best. Even when he don't show his face, his voice over the phone. TJ, I like you. If don't nobody like you, I like you. TJ is not with that buffale. You give it to him, he giving it back. Boss, you gonna get that back, okay? So yeah, cover up your pecs is what TJ said. A little pec talk, okay? Then they gets to dinner. Okay? Ian say y'all need to match the likes to the views. That's why we ain't did the like lottery, because I'm tired of begging. And I don't feel like doing a Duolingo lesson online tonight. So we just gonna go ahead and roll. So they at dinner. Wendy got her orange. Stacy got an orange print on. Kay and her orange. I say, oh, this must be like an orange type of trip. Everybody's in the orange and everybody looked good too. I was like, oh, stop. Again, of course, everybody but Jackie because she had on her rainbow. Stacy asked Kiearna about the lawsuit. Like, girl, I read you got a lawsuit going on. What's going on with the lawsuit. So we find out that the court date done been pushed back. And, Gizelle was like, what's going on? She was like, oh, that's the thing. And so Kiearna was like, oh, it's going to always be a thing for me. Because, I'm having to spend money to get my face back like glass. Okay. And she said she need closure. And according to her, the state had already picked up the case on the criminal side because you hit somebody in the face with a glass. Girl, you are definitely going to get some criminal charges, you little hood booger. Okay. Criminal charges is what you're going to get. All right. And she doing a civil charge, the sewer. And Gizelle was like, but she ain't got no money. Kiearna say, I don't care. That's not my problem. I don't care how she paid. I don't care how she paid. She said it can come from her man, her mama, her cat, her dog. It don't matter. She's suing. Okay. So everybody, start socializing, kikiing and talking and stuff and ordering food, from the people while they trying to order. Jacqueline over there being loud. You could tell on Wendy's face she was already over it. I said, what is going on with her? Like, you want to be seen that bad? Like, are you okay? And then Wendy was in a confessional, like, child, Karen basically being tickled because Karen and Gizelle is actually getting along this season, which that is something. It was pretty cool. They went to talking about the shopping and child, we were shopping. We had a good time. And then, of course, here come Kiearna. This is why Kiearna's starting to get on my nerves. Like, girl, you better read the room. Talking about, wait, Ashley walked out. And Ashley was basically like, yeah, it was a lot for me. It was a lot. And Mia was like, it was a lot for you. Yes, it was a lot for her. Okay. If you can pretend to be concerned about your children, she can pretend to be concerned about you calling Gizelle's children whores. Okay. It was a lot for her. So Mia did the kid talk stuff. Oh, my kids, I ain't know where they was. My kids, maturing. Oh, maturing. And Karen sitting over there like this. Rolling her eyes, rolling her neck, rolling everything. Wendy tells her, like, well, maybe it's not good for G to be around. It might not be the best for G to be around. And I'm like, Wendy, why are you listening to this? This heifer is lying. This is not the truth. Karen went to reflecting back on when she went through it with her ex over her son and say, and I caught what Karen said. Like, girl, I was flying over there. First thing, let me get my baby. Because he had took her child on a joyride. So she was throwing off on Mia like, girl, you claim to be worried about your children, but you still sitting up here with us drinking with that bad wig on. You sitting over there like you finna set it off. You are my sister. You finna set it off. Bank robbery deluxe instead of going to get your children. Okay? Oh, Fatima said, I just realized Stacey is the new stiff-faced airhead Cynthia Bailey. Yep. That's what it's given. Thank you for being number 82. So look. So they get through that, and everybody's trying to like support her. And Mia is like, well, what? How do you tell the people that the dad is unfit? Why are you saying that man is unfit? You unfit. Instead of going to get your children that you pretend you so worried about, you going to hunt a leprechaun. Make that make sense. So anyway, then Gizelle gets Mia, honey. She got her. So she was like, child, Karen told me you doubled down on what you said about my children. And she's like, well, Gizelle, I apologize. She said, yeah, off camera. If you meant it, you should apologize right there at the table. So she was like, well, I'm sorry that you have parameters on apologies. Why are you apologizing for her parameters, as you call it, which you really mean her boundaries in how you treat and address her children? But, this is somebody who's a couch surfing Yeti. And I'm not even sure she graduated high school. So, we just have to take whatever words she throws out. But you still didn't apologize for your actions in any real, genuine way, right? Um, definitely trying to use dog whistles. That's why she keep talking about mental health and he's unstable and all that. You know what she doing? She ain't trying to get no divorce and want people to think he crazy. So when his family sell that business and give him his money, she want to be able to take charge of that man money. She think I don't see her. I see through all them holes in her face. I see through you. All them holes in her head look like Swiss cheese. Anyway, so around about that time, she's like, oh well, I apologize. And she started making excuses that my life is under a microscope and and it's frustrating. I don't care what you're going through. There's no excuse to be acting like that. Then she started fake crying, y'all, and gonna pull the Candace Dillard Bassett doing this. So y'all wanted Candace to go so y'all could imitate Candace. Once again, not one tear. She didn't even have no perspiration on the bridge of her nose. Nothing at all. So she did the fake cry. Ashley hit the word salad like, well, Mia's life is unconventional, whatever. She backed off a little bit. Jacqueline jumps in. Well, Mia's under a lot of pressure. She's, always in the hot seat. It's a lot of heat on Mia and this and that. Gizelle was like, that ain't no excuse for bad behavior. And Karen said, yeah, Mia has done a lot of stuff. Okay. Basically letting Jacqueline know with your airheaded self, you big dummy, you big dumb girl, you. It don't matter if you feel like she got a lot of pressure. She's done a lot of crap and ain't nobody giving her no pass while she running around pretending to be concerned about her children that she don't even know who their daddy is and calling Mr. G crazy. If you got all that going on, then you need to watch your mouth and watch how you handling people doing nasty stuff like bringing Jacqueline's flea-bitten special case cereal box shaped tail over the Karen house without her permission. Nasty stuff like calling this girl children whores and trying to slander little girls on national television. That type of stuff. Making cheap shots about Kiearna having a scar because a monster, David Allen Greer's baby sister, hit her in the head with a glass. She done sat up there and tried to claim that Kiearna's man is a dope dealer. She's done a lot of disgusting stuff. Thank you. That's a better description. Refrigerator, speaker box. She go boom like a 808. That's what she do. That's what she do. But you sitting up here jumping in trying to defend this mess, girl, bye. Really bye. I want her to get on an inflatable air mattress and paddle back to the States. I'm real sick of seeing her, to be honest, y'all. I really am. So Jacqueline kept going with the bullcrap child. Gizelle started yelling, stop, stop, stop. Like nobody wants to hear that. And Karen was in the confession like, Jackie just making a fool out of herself again, cause she is. And Mia started yelling, talking about something. Ain't no liberation at this table. Y'all a bunch of miserable bitchs. And everybody was like, who's miserable? Like, girl, you projecting. Everybody's in a good place really right now, except you. You the only person miserable. And Ashley called that out. I say, not me agreeing with Ashley in her forehead, but it is what it is. And Wendy started clowning, talking about, ooh, child, them 613 girls. I hollered. Okay, Stacy crazy tail ain't know what 613 was. She thought it was a goddamn area code. I say, boy, that's my Stacy. Stacy don't even know. And Wendy was like, yeah, sometime Gizelle will put on a 613 too. She said them 613 girls off the chain. And Gizelle was like, yeah, you wore it when you was a stripper. And Mia talking about some, yeah, when I was an entertainer, get it right. No, you was a scrupper. SKRUPPER. Scrupper. That's what you were. You weren't no entertainer. Always talking about the lobster and steak evening gown strip club where you run around barefoot. Nasty hooker. So anyway, and Stacy messy talking about something. Well, Mia, you look gorgeous as a brunette. She want her to take the 613 off. And Karen was like, when it come to Mia, like, girl, you can make it right, but right now it's on you to make it right. Because Mia was still trying to put in there like, oh, I'm going through so much. I got so much. Karen was like, it's on you to make it right. It's on you. You work that out. best way you can, but it is on you. Brandon says Stacey's a breath of fresh air on the show. She really is. I won't say every scene, because when she was up there trying to coddle Mia and talking about that Ashley was tearing her down by holding her accountable, that wasn't no breath of fresh air. She pissed me off. When she sit up there and talk to those women about TJ and then double back and pretend like they minding her business, that wasn't no breath of fresh air either. Yes, girl, old bullets and biscuit scripper. Oh, bullet wounds and knife wounds and tattoo tear stripper. That's what she is. That's what she is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and slide the StreamYard in the chat in case somebody got something to say, while I grab some more comments and give y'all what I felt about this episode. Okay, because it made me, feel a few ways. Okay, I felt a few ways. Bianca said, I can't even believe she was a scripper smelling like ham hocks and chitlin stew. Where's the rifle? No warning. Y'all refused to warn me. Okay. Well, and also, just so you know, a lot of them strip clubs, I've heard stories about how them locker rooms be stinking. So she was in her element. I've heard about, them locker rooms be smelling like straight badussy. So she was in her element. She was in her element. Yes, she was. She was not out of place, honey. Now I'm gonna tell you, overall, this episode kept me on my giggle. It kept me on my tickle me Elmo. My giggle box was giggle boxing. The giggle box was absolutely giggle boxing. Okay. So I would say this one I would give 7.8 to a 7.9. I enjoyed it. Mia got on my nerves a lot. I did like seeing the ladies kind of hold her feet to the fire. But what I will also say about that is I would have felt better had they checked her on that line that she was doing about them children. I felt like they all had commentary about her staying there and not going to her children. She gave a lot of play acting about being worried about her children. But when it came down to it, she stayed there with them drinking and lying and fake crying with no tears. Like, the tearless cry is a lot. So I would have liked to see them hold her to that more and like call out the inconsistencies in her story. The fact that you knew who to call. I would have wanted to know, how did you know they were there? Did he tell you that's where he took them? Did he talk to you before you left and tell you that he wasn't cool with you taking them kids over there to Mia's sister, to Jacqueline's sister? Like, I would have had a lot more questions, and I feel like they didn't hold her to the fire not enough tonight. I think had they done that, I'd have gave them more like an 8.5, but I'm gonna give them like a 7.8. 7.8 is what I got for them. I wish they had done a little bit more. Fatima says, every time you read the Demon Bullet Bear. Not the Demon Bullet Bear. She disturbed your peace tonight, Lord. Amanda K says 6.5 because I didn't like how people were defending Mia. Right. You know what? You're right. I'm going to drop them to a 7.5. Stacey and Kiearna pissed me off. And the fact that, like, with Wendy and Karen, I think it came from a place of, being concerned. But at this point, y'all know me as a big liar. Don't take nothing at face value. Nothing. You'll give them an 8. Okay. Bianca says 7. I would give it a 7. Gizelle should have turned up more. Absolutely. She came out a little bit. She came on out a little bit. So I got to go ahead and at least give them the 7.5 because she did try to come out. Hey, DM Rocks. Hey, Reed.
Hey, how you doing? I'm sorry to bother you tonight.
Gorgeous. Talk to me. What you think about this episode now?
Well, I'm going to tell you what I think. I think this, right? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in all the girls because the thing is this, like, nobody stood up for Gizelle's. I guess I understand people don't like Gizelle. I don't like Gizelle. But those kids never did anything to anybody. And the fact that nobody checked Mia, they left her unchecked like Jacqueline left her hoo-ha unchecked and making it funky. So now she's making the show funky, just like her hoo-ha. Because people left her
But
unchecked.
Ashley and her forehead did check her though.
That is not a check. That's a gentle nudge.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But now, in defense of the girls, I got to defend a couple of the girls, and I'm gonna tell you why. Got to defend Wendy because if I were in Wendy's position, I wouldn't have said too much either. You know what I'm saying? Especially after when it was first addressed. Remember, Wendy was like, all we did was make a face and you lost your mind. This lady is slandering your daughters. And what did Gizelle do? Oh, no, Wendy, we're not going to compare my responses. I wouldn't have said nothing else either. That'd have been the end of that.
I understand why Wendy did what she did, but the other girls, they all have little black daughters. So what makes you think if she's gonna come for Giselle's kids, she ain't gonna come for your kids?
Of course she would. But then you got to look at too. Now, Ashley, I don't think Ashley really know how to check. You know what I'm saying? She kind of do all right, but I don't know if she know how to check. You know what I'm saying? She know how to be messy, stir up stuff, but the real checking, it would have really had to come from like a Candace, a Karen, or a Wendy. Wendy is gonna bow out gracefully. Karen got her own issue with her, so she's kind of just backing Gizelle up on the stuff. But you know, Giselle's done a lot of nasty stuff to Karen too. So it's like I can back you up on your play, but going in for you, no. I think a lot of people want to see Gizelle hold her own nuts, so to speak. Because from season 1, she's had Big Rob to go in as her henchman, and I don't think nobody really trying to do that right now.
That's true because they're trying to see where she's at. But
Right.
I mean, honestly, I think that Gizelle should have said something to her, and the fact that she didn't, like, she really looked weak and not defending her kids.
She did. That was not a good look. But not only did it look weak, I'm like, she can't beat the colorism claim. She can't beat it because the black girls made a face. You lost your mind. This yellow hooligan called your babies whores and you did nothing.
That's all I can say. That's the only thing that like got me upset. And like I said, spoiler alert, we're gonna find out next season that Jacqueline's baby daddy could either be Ink, G, or her ex.
Girl, you off the chain. Now, Ree, you see what my baby said. Nobody can't stand up more than Gizelle.
Girl, stand up. She ain't standing up, girl. Them little swollen ankles are hers.
But you don't get what she's saying though. What she's saying is, I can't be no more mad than you because those are your kids. You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying? If these your babies and you ain't snap crackle, you did not snap crackle and pop that hole. The best I can do is back your play. Now, how you gonna play it?
That's true.
Because I'm telling you, this. You see that little girl there? Ain't she pretty? If I promise y'all, and I say it all the time, if you say one of her eyes is too brown, I will snatch you bald headed. I will snatch out every hair on your scalp by the root and roll you in salt.
No, I understand. My sister said don't mess with her kids and don't mess with her money because that's when she's gonna come out of pocket.
Amen.
Oh, wait, said don't mess with her kids, don't mess with her husband, and don't mess with her money. Those are her 3 rules.
The kids and the money, and don't insult my Jesus. Okay,
yeah, so,
don't do that. You know, but can't nobody be no more mad than you. That's like
true.
Think about it. That's like when you got a homegirl and the man is cheating on her and beating her tail. If she ain't mad, I'm not either.
Well, sometimes you gotta learn to mind the business that pays you.
Hello. And at the end of the day, I can't beat you getting mad. I can't show you how to get mad, and I can't get tired for you. You gotta do it. Now, whatever you do, I'ma back you, but I can't do it for you.
Amen.
That's what I can't do, baby. I don't know who else can, but Nitra can't.
But I wanted to make another comment. When you said that Jacqueline's never been anywhere, girl, she done been inside Mia, and you know Mia is international. You know she's mixed with a lot of things. As many, what is it? She's international by injections.
Boy, y'all tough tonight. Y'all tough.
So therefore, she's been in a couple of places. She's been here. She's been there because that's what homegirl's been messing with. So even though she may not have physically left the United States, she has explored other countries.
Oh
What is it?
Lord.
By association?
So are you accusing that girl of going spelunking? Is that what we're saying? She went spelunking?
Spelunking, swimming, deep diving, whatever you want to call it.
She went spelunking in international waters.
Girl, yes.
Oh, I love it.
And
Y'all
she,
crazy.
like
You
like
crazy.
like like they said in Living Color, she went around the world twice and back again. Are you okay? Yeah, that's how she went down. That's how she got down, girl.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. But she did it. She did this to herself. Number one, she keep talking about it, keep telling us she did it. And the fact is she bent over 90-degree angle and sniffed, took me out.
Girl, I can't believe it. But I like TJ. But TJ, like, I don't know if you ever watched Sister Sister.
Yes. You know, we
You
all watch.
remember so you remember the episode that he was on in Sister Sister? He was Lisa's assistant, the one that tried to pull her up on SA charge,
No, I didn't remember that.
on sexual harassment charges.
I
And
didn't
Sister
remember.
Sister, he tried to sue her little clothing line.
Okay. I remember the episode, but I don't remember him.
It was him.
That was him.
That was him.
Okay. Oh,
But
DM Rocks. Now, girl, look, DM Rocks talking about she got an unpopular opinion about Kiearna, but won't come up here and tell us what it is. It's quicker to talk than to type. Now, what's your
girl,
take? I like
he,
Kiearna, but she getting on my nerves.
yeah, she needs to open up her eyes and just realize that her dude ain't nothing, man. Like she's doing all these wife duties and she ain't even getting the wife price.
Thank you. Ain't gonna pay your bride price, but you gonna do bride work.
I understand she wants to show him that, she's not like his ex and da 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 da, but she can go about it another way. And
First of
he's just,
all, not only that, she's so interested in being a pick Misha, trying to prove that I'm not a girl that just want a ring. Why don't you want a ring? Why don't you? The fact that he wants you in his house cooking and cleaning and ain't offered you a ring, you should be offended. Whether you say anything or not, it should be a little bit of extra stank on your attitude because he absolutely playing with you.
watch, she's gonna go out the country for a week
Like,
and
we
he's
got
gonna pop.
kids. We got
Mm-mm.
kids. Who the hell is we? Who is we?
Is he Nigerian by any chance?
No, that is American Negro.
Ah, she's wasting her time. She's wasting her youth.
Hello, because you know if it's red, white, and blue, marriage is not happening for you. You can't trust them Negroes. I'm sorry, no, ma'am. They will get all your good cookie and,
Mm-hmm.
and hang around forever. Wait till they bite dead, their teeth falling out, their balls done turned to old chewing gum, and then they'll say, "Well, we ain't getting no younger, girl. We might as well do it." And the rest
No.
of them sit up talking about, "Oh yes, it's romantic. It's romantic that somebody want to marry you to be their goddamn nursemaid now that they about to die."
Oh my gosh, she sounded like my mom when she told my nieces don't date because they're in their 20s. She goes, don't date old men. They're like, why? Because they give you fleas.
Yeah,
Because they're gonna
what
suck
they
on
give
you.
you. They give you worms. You're gonna end up with your
Worms, yes, yes,
pussy.
they give you worms. That's what she said. She told them they give you worms and they're gonna stick to you like what is it? Like she said static cling, and then they'll
Mhm.
just they'll suck your youth out.
That's what they'll do.
Like,
Just eat you up. Just suck the youth at you. Listen, the girls, everybody mad at Portia from RHOA. Portia being smart. Because if you mess with the red, white, and blue, marriage ain't happening for you. And you could believe it or not, like Ripley's, you could believe it or not, baby. Mess with these boys from the red, white, and blue, you gonna end up in debt. Your credit gonna be bad, and ain't nobody taking you down the aisle till they half dead and need you to be a maid.
well, I mean, next season he's probably gonna get some veneers and then probably have his little glow up like Simon and all those other guys did.
I mean, ain't but so much glowing you could do unless she gonna polish that bald spot in the top of his head.
He's probably gonna go and do pull a Drake and go get some
That
like
wig.
either pull a Drake, either get a lace front from like he could get himself a nice little lace front or get like hair implants. I mean, hey, there's options out there for him.
That's what Aubrey should have did was got them hair implants because that wig messed up his hair, messed his hair up. Bree say, do they really give you worms? Yes, they do. I know somebody got worms from an old man. Y'all better leave Grandpapa and them alone. Listen, you gonna be scratching. You're gonna be like them dogs trying to scrub your butt across the carpet in the front room to stop the itch.
Mm-hmm. Look at David Banner. How old is he now? Trying to get himself a wife.
And he still look nice, but he about dead now. When you was young and healthy and virile, and a woman could have really been proud of you and gave you a whole tribe of children, and you could have built wealth with a responsible, attractive lady. You didn't want to do that. You up there talking about run, girl. Let me see your body wet.
No, I remember I went to this Caribbean church. I can't remember what country it was, and the guy told the women if a man is single and he's over 40, he's never been married, run.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna do nothing. That means he done mistreated, lied to, manipulated, wasted a bunch of women's time, and he gonna waste yours too. And even
Yep.
if he do marry you, he ain't gonna do it till he about dead. Till his
Yeah.
old captain can't salute, till he up here hacking up a lung every morning, till all his guts bad. Every time they go in the bathroom, you got to open up the windows, the doors, and the ceiling. He gonna be half dead by the time they want. I'm telling you. I'm
Yeah, but then
telling
then he got
myself
removed from the.
on a t-shirt. Red, white, and blue. Wet marriage ain't happening for you.
She said, "I'd rather have a bald man." I don't know. Yeah, I agree with you about the bald men because now these men are they're wig fishing.
Listen, it's scary. It's scary to see them put them lace fronts on. Hey, Bianca, y'all see how they about that pack hair, that Marley pack hair, that kinky hair, and glue it
Yep.
down, and then get them clippers and cut it, try to make it look like they got waves.
I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not even mad. The fact that their glue game is tighter than some of these chicks that their wigs be flying off their head.
No, but in the women's defense, women don't just glue a rug to the top of their scalp. Them sisters got to braid it down, stitch it down. They got to put that glue on their forehead and half dry it and put it down and then cut lace and pluck. I watch Peanut and them do it. That it's like mad science. Everybody can't do that. The men,
Hmm.
all the men do is put all that rug glue down. They go by Lowe's and buy that rug glue and put it on their scalp and then glue that rug down, that area rug to the top of their scalp. That's why Drake hair all messed up. Because he had that thing glued to his head. Hey, Lusan, you miss Candace. I miss Candace too, especially after Mia tried to steal her triangle and didn't even fold her tissue right.
That's true. Cause she would have gotten her together.
Woulda. Bianca, what you think about this mess? Give it to us. She
Where's she
gone.
going?
I don't even know. Hopefully she'll be back. But I don't know. I needed Candace there tonight because Candace would have given Mia what she needed. Probably. Probably. I don't know. Because Gizelle has been so nasty to so many people. Everybody, ain't gonna really be running in there to run interference for her because, they want to see her stand on her own without her henchmen. Bianca back. Okay, tell me what you think, girl.
When the funk hit the fan, everybody want to stand and say funky, funky. Listen, when I tell y'all Mia irritated my whole spirit tonight, I need to go take a bath because the tip of my ass is itching. Okay? It's itching because Mia tap danced on that last little booty meat. That last piece of booty meat, she tap danced on it and now I'm pissed off. First of all, this hooker knew where her kids were because how in the hell Jacqueline knew where to call?
Hello.
Stop playing in our face like we think we slow. Because the only
Mm-hmm.
person dumb is you.
Mm-hmm.
That's it and that's all. I can't
Yep.
stand her. Mia ruined this whole entire episode for me, and then here go her coochie sniffing Jacqueline. I feel as though the entire conversation has been on Mia. Did y'all feel like that when the entire conversation was on Karen?
No, they
When you
didn't feel
thought,
like that.
oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying no, they ain't feel like that.
At all. When you sit up there talking about Karen, when I talked to Karen, I spoke to her, and it seems as though she was tipsy. Bitch, you
So
got some nerve, shaped like that, dressed like that, looking like that, hair like that. I wish you would go
And you know
the
what?
away.
As somebody who makes clothing for ladies, been doing it longer than some of y'all been alive.
Hmm.
I've always done my best to help ladies dress for their shape
Hmm.
because usually, unless it's a special circumstance, there's a way to dress to flatter yourself and to bring out your best.
Come on.
I'm disturbed on the inside in my bone marrow that nobody has told Jacqueline that lycra spandex is not for girls who are shaped like
A bee
cereal
in the
boxes.
I'm
bed.
gonna
You
tell
don't.
you why. I'm gonna tell you why. You wanna
Why?
know why?
I do.
Because she ain't got no real friends. That's why. Only your real friends will tell you, girl, that does not look good on you. Tear it, take it off, burn it, put holy water on it, and then put gasoline and send it to the fifth level of hell.
Come on.
Yep.
So she ain't got no real friends to tell her that. That's
But
why.
somebody needs to let her know, like, listen, and that's not even a knock. Like, yeah, is she shaped like a cereal box? Yes. Is that a knock? No. Because God don't make no junk, okay? So whatever you got, right? You can't beat it. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. You still have to dress for what you got. You can make yourself look good. I got big old chest and a big old booty. If I put on the wrong stuff, I'm gonna look like Nell Carter. Guess what? I know that. So you don't catch me trying to do baby doll tops that's gonna hang off my bosom and have me looking like a real cute beach ball. You gotta know what you're working with. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? If
Of
you
course.
know you ain't got nobody's curve nowhere other than your head, other than your forehead, you don't put on no skin tight, skimpy lycra spandex all the time. Every outfit she done showed us has been lycra spandex, and she got nerve to show her stomach, back, cutouts, all that with all that no shape. Why is she doing this? Why? We just got Ashley to wear decent clothes just now.
Because she ain't got no
Like,
friends to tell her better, to do
No,
better.
because she got Big Bird to tell her about her. Big Bird sitting up there because she wants somebody to be a minion that's beneath her. And she's so slow, she don't even understand what the hell going on. I'm like,
right.
I don't know how you don't see this foolishness, or perhaps do you want to be on TV that bad that you
Did
accepting
you
the bullish?
Y'all remember the other episode where Mia took her shopping to buy clothes, talking about she country or whatever, but she had that girl picking out and wearing ugly clothes while she was
Ugly.
supposedly buying her clothes. I'm like, well, you sabotaging this girl.
Come on.
Yes,
First of
she
all,
is.
Mia be wearing some questionable lycra spandex, Fashion Nova, Sheen, or Shein, however y'all say that stuff. She be wearing a lot of that stuff too. She think I don't peep, but I peep. Those are not labels. Those are not obscure labels. Those are not indie labels. That is China China.
Well, look at her
Mm.
and her sister. They can't afford no labels. And I don't care. It was Venetia Bianca. I don't care, okay? Don't
Mm.
care. They can't afford it, and that's what she's trying to do. That's why she's taking up for this BS, because she can't afford this stuff as she want to. She want this life, so she's sitting up there puppy dog and doing everything that she can just so she can get her little stinking. First of all, we ain't gonna even talk about that nose, because that nose not been in some places that it should not have been. But then again, that's right down her alley. So she got her nose down that box, and she thought she can get her nose into the Bravo box too. But the fans ain't taking you too lightly, honey. We're
They not.
not. We own your neck. We don't need no ratchet, broke down, stinking, funkified hoes on this platform. We have enough with Mia.
Yeah, that's true. Mia
She give
is
enough for
already,
everybody.
yep. She's given us 10 times the hoes in one show.
Yes. We don't need Jacqueline. We don't need no more hell. We don't even want Mia.
But
I
if
smell it through the
Jacqueline
camera.
goes, if they take Jacqueline, if they take Mia, they have to take Jacqueline because she's a friend of Mia.
No.
I think that's what Mia was trying to do. Her first season was like hook herself in with other people, so if something happened to Mia, she could still stay on there. But you could tell now the other ladies just ain't feeling her.
Ain't. And I see why. Anybody who gonna sniff that, put their nose in somebody coochie, you think I want to be your friend? I
I,
ain't sniffing nobody hot box. I'm sorry.
Let me
I
just
think
say, I don't even want to know you. I'm serious. I don't want to know you. And that goes for anybody. Y'all know I love almost everybody, just on the cool. But if you are somebody, how they do them commercials for the pharmaceuticals, if you or a loved one has ever bent down at a 90-degree angle to sniff
And
a crotch,
Mm.
don't ever call me your friend. Don't tell nobody you know me. Hell, don't tell nobody you ever watch my channel. Don't tell them you know I got a channel. I don't want to know nobody who's a
No.
sniffer. Can you imagine being a certified crotch sniffer?
But do y'all know what's crazy?
What's that?
Who in the hell does that?
Jacqueline.
I ain't never. Let me say this clear.
Jodeci Jackie, Big and Jackie.
I ain't never smelt. First of all, I ain't never smelt nobody funky and thought it was one of the people a part of my crew. Number one.
Thank you. If I
Number
smell
one.
something, I know any girl around me, she ain't got nothing to do with it.
That passed by, I smell amazing. Okay, people be like, "What you got on?"
Thank you.
Now,
I'm
if you
sorry.
pass by, I stink to high hell. Who finna go sit up there and be dumb enough to stick their nose in it? And she had clothes on, y'all. Now, Jacqueline, I snuck her
Can you
nose in it with the
imagine she
clothes
could
on.
smell it through the cloak? First of all, can you imagine that she was so stank that all she had to do was walk in the room?
No.
And
No.
everybody smelled you. You walked in the room. She didn't do a split. All she did was come down some stairs. She
Then
didn't do
open
a
them legs,
split.
then spread
She
them at
went.
all.
She didn't twerk. She didn't do the left cheek, right cheek. She didn't, squat like a sumo wrestler. All she did was walk down the stairs.
Can I ask a question?
The whole room lit up.
Can I ask a question? Did anybody ever verify whether or not she was really a stripper? Because don't strippers get checked before they go on stage? Like,
No, they
oh,
don't. Why do y'all think that? Y'all think them stripper clubs be like in the movies? Strip clubs are low down, dirty, dank, dark places. Okay, I told y'all them locker rooms at the strip club are legendary for the funk. They said smelling like Captain D's up in there.
hell nah. She needs to go to the 403 side of TikTok, get herself some witch hazel and some baby wipes.
Witch hazel.
Yeah, witch hazel wipes, so all the demons can be loose from that coochie.
You don't need no witch hazel. She need blessed oil. You need no
She
witch
needs
hazel.
She
But I'm
needs something. Or
if you walk by it, seriously though, you shouldn't have friends who stink. Ladies don't have friends who stink. If that's your friend and you like your friend, tell your friend to go see the doctor. Give your friend a ride to the clinic, because she probably sick. If she can walk downstairs and light up a room, that smell overtook that whole room, just overtook it. Now I know overtaking is allowed, but your odor shouldn't be overtaken. You shouldn't have that type of effervescence coming out from up underneath your garments.
But since
And then the fact that Jackie bent down, the certified crotch sniffer, the CCS bent down to test the waters. I ain't gonna never forgive her for that.
And y'all know what else we need to bless?
What it?
We need to bless that good shower and that good bed that all four of them took a shower in and laid down in and spread it. Let me tell you something.
Ooh, girl, that shower was in dire straits.
That shower, we need to pray for it and whoever else come in after it. Because ain't no telling what's gonna happen to them people. I hope
when
they don't
got
catch
out,
the ugly.
when they got out that shower was singing Negro spirituals. You hear what I tell you? That shower was in there. Nobody knows the trouble I see.
Trouble I see.
Nobody knows my sorrow. Because I know that shower done been down through there. That shower was
Oh
up
my
in
God.
there singing, Lord, I want to be a Christian in my heart. That shower had been through it.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Mm-mm. No, nobody. Listen to me. If you around me and I smell anything other than Chanel, Prada, Marc Jacobs, Brunello, Cucinelli, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Little,
Mm-hmm.
little Versace. Y'all say Versace. Y'all know I'm ignorant. Little Versace. I want to smell fragrances. I'll even take the Mugler. I don't like the Alien and the Angel, but I'll take that. Give me something I can work with. I don't want to smell sardines.
Well,
No.
sis, don't invite them no daggone well, because you're gonna smell it's gonna light up the whole bit. As soon as they hit the sidewalk, before they even come in the door, we're gonna get a peeper to smell. And we'll be like, dang, she cooking some seafood in here. And then
First
when
of
they
all,
enter into the room, it's gonna clear everybody out.
if you come to my door and I smell you before I open it, I'm gonna stick a dog on you. That's what's gonna happen. I don't have time for mess. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm tempted to believe. Hey, Belize and JB. I'm tempted to
Hey,
believe that it
believe
wasn't
in
even a fish
JB.
odor because Ashley didn't say I smell salmon croquettes. She said something stank. That's what she
That's
said.
infection.
And that I was about to say that. That sounds like infection. That
Oh,
sound
don't
like
cough.
that sound like pathogen. Okay. That sound like something
Mm-hmm.
pathogenic. Okay. That was something viral going on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was a disease process happening because
Well,
Ashley didn't say nothing about salmon croquettes. Mm-mm. She ain't
well,
say
they spread
she
it
ain't
around
say
town,
nothing.
sis.
She ain't say nothing about Jack Mackerel. She ain't mentioned tuna tartar. She said something stank.
Mm.
And
Mm-mm-mm.
never
Dump
walked
truck.
down them stairs smelling like Tales from the Crypt.
Mm.
And got the nerve to be calling little babies whores.
And talking
Girl.
about other people on the cast. Like you have the room. I almost said a bad word. Like
Girl,
you have
did
the
y'all hear
room.
her tonight? Because she got jealous. Hey, Linez, because she got jealous of the men hooting and hollering at Stacey talking about it's because she ain't been having sex. They can smell it on her. The word smell shouldn't come out her mouth. She couldn't tell
At
me.
all.
She couldn't tell me that it smelled like that, like the chicken was done. You don't mention smell in front of me no more. And I done smelled your tail.
She's
Nobody.
just she's just mad that Stacy looks better than her. She thought that she was cuter than Stacy, and them guys showed her no, boo boo.
Who
She
thought
couldn't have
that?
thought it. She couldn't have thought that.
I'm
I
talking
think
about
I
who?
think she say Mia thought she looked better than Stacey. I don't think so. I think Mia know that she got the face of one of them scrub daddy sponges. She know that. That's why she be so nasty to people. That's why she was so fixated on Wendy, because Wendy is better than her in every way. Better
Mm.
cultured, better looking, better shaped, better family, better education, better upbringing, better pedigree, everything.
And she smell good.
And she
Mm.
smelled good. I ain't never been around her. But the TV, if the TV was scratch and sniff, you just know it's Chanel coming through the screen. I wouldn't dare scratch a screen with Mia on it.
Oh hell no.
Mm-mm. The scratch is not worth the sniff. You'll never have my house smelling like it got yellow tape around it. You a lie.
Hell, you'll be not passed out before it got that far.
Mm-mm. 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 She jealous of Stacy. And it was rubbing it in her face when the men was hollering and hooting and about to lose their mind. That's why she had to try to make it into something dirty so she could feel better. If you notice with Mia, that's her go-to. She like to, put smut on women to try to bring them down to her level. But what she don't understand is them women would have to go all the way to the depths of hell into the sub basement to be on
Uh-huh.
her level. That's the problem.
Mm. Poor Gordon. I know he's having buyer's remorse.
I can't even say Poe Gordon because all Gordon had to do was stay with his wife and not go chasing wayward Sasquatches. See how that worked? Had he
Mm.
stayed at home and not been on the beach with a cryptid with her feet in there, blocking out the sun from all the tourists, he wouldn't be in this
Mm.
position right now, would he?
But see, that's his payback. You did your wife how you did, and then you
And
got
now
with
look at you.
somebody who you
Now look
can't
at
even bear her cooch. So she had to go to the leprechaun who could bear it because he on the same frequency as she is.
First of all, we don't know if Mia's stuff ain't what killed that man's Johnson. We don't know that. That man might have been working just fine. Apparently, they was working fine enough for them to be cheating and screwing in the Waffle House bathroom. Now
And
all of
be
a
having
sudden,
children.
it don't work. Mia did that.
Now tainted that man pen.
It's something in there.
Mm-mm.
It's something in there.
We know what's in there, right?
Whatever's in there, all he had to do was stay home with his wife, and it wouldn't have happened to him now, would it?
Mm.
Y'all know
But
we
Jack,
was talking about that man over there in Nigeria left his pretty wife May and went and got that woman looked like a dancing mattress, and he been poor and foolish ever since. He went from being a movie star to now he in all B movies. Renting a house and just went and got used furniture. The people had them all on the internet showing the lady sitting on the used furniture. It's got dirt stains around the bottom. I say, you out your mind. If these
mm-mm,
men don't learn how to stay home with their wives and stop chasing horrors, all this here, Gordon did this to himself.
mm.
Now she on TV trying to convince everybody he crazy. I say, y'all,
Um,
you left your wife for this thing that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got to check pronouns. TJ talk telling it to cover his pics.
And he did. Gordon did this to himself. You know, he did it to himself, and he trying to get redeemed. So that's why he coming for Mia like he is. He's like,
He
I
trying
risk
to
it
keep
all
her.
for you.
He want her to stay there.
Because he risked it all for her. So he said, oh, so now you making it. First of all, I cheated on my wife with you and got with you, and you used me. And now that I'm down on my limb and I risk it all for you, and you think you finna leave me in this moment? Oh, no, bitch. You guys, no, hell no. I ain't gonna make this easy for you. You come here. Come hither. And if you don't, I'm about to tell the whole world that you a horror, you funk a donk, you had abortions, you did all that with these men. Let me put your business out there since you want to make me look like a fool after I did what I did for you. Now I'm finna put you on Front Street. I'm not mad at Gordon at all. Mia knew the
No, I'm
game that
not
she
mad at
entered.
him. I'm
Oh,
not mad at him.
I know you're
You
not.
know, I feel you.
mm.
You right.
She
It's
knew the game she was playing when she entered it. Camille was just as wrong for messing with somebody's husband, and she knew that man was married. She said it.
Yeah.
So you want to sit up here and play this game? Go and say checkmate, bitch. It's finna go TF down, and I'm not mad at him for it. Take her down, drag her through the mud, just what she look like. Do it.
now I'm
Do
wondering
it.
if Munchkin Mike over here is gonna say anything about her.
I mean, he wasn't saying nothing before, and if he said, who gonna translate it? I don't speak Oompa Loompa. Who gonna translate it? I can't tell you nothing that man said the whole time he been on that show.
But let me go ahead and say this. I gotta say one thing about Karen. Karen doesn't play because Jacqueline keeps coming for her, and Karen's like, boo boo, I got you too.
Damn, she get him.
Yeah, she don't every time. And I don't know what the deal is with those two. One's going after Gizelle, and the other one's going after Karen. Cause like, what are they trying to do? Like, take their place? Cause it ain't happening.
Well, you
It is
know, they
not
was
happening.
both going after Karen. They was both going after Karen.
Yeah.
Giselle had asked Mia about, you know, stuff she posted on social media that was directly contrary to what she said on the show. So that's why she was like, girl, didn't you tell us X, Y, and Z? And that's what made Mia call her children whores, because Giselle asked her, like, you blatantly lying, girl. You said one thing, then you show us something else. What's going on?
But
So
for
that's
her to
how
use,
they split up, because the whole game plan for Mia and Jacqueline was just to harass Karen about charges, so nobody wouldn't bring up Mia's sister being the angel of death.
and you're absolutely right. Because Mia knew she stuck her foot in her mouth, and that's why she apologized to Giselle off the screen.
Mm-hmm.
because she knew she was wrong and she wanted to try to save face, but you ain't want to look weak in front of the masses. Well, the masses is what's giving Gizelle her energy, boo. Cause we Giselle irritate our spirit too, but you irritated a little bit more.
A lot
Yeah.
more.
So the fact that you sit up here apologizing behind the scenes, but acting all big bad and funky in front of the camera, it's not helping and it's not working out for you. We don't see it for you, good
No,
and bad.
I'm telling you, I don't see it for her or that wig. I'm not gonna start. I know y'all have caught me a couple times beefing with wigs. I'm not gonna beef with her wig,
Hmm.
but I want it gone.
I think you should beef with any wig that look like hers or Nefertatu or whatever the hell that lady name
Nakatata.
is.
Girl,
You
she done.
know,
That girl spun herself right off the show.
and she should have. She deserved it. She
And me
deserved it.
about to follow suit. If she keep
Mm-hmm.
on acting a fool, running them up. Come on, let's go.
She
You seen what happened to
absolutely,
Robin?
yep. She deserved it. She absolutely did. I'm gonna say this. While Ashley had absolutely nothing going on because she never does.
Mm-mm.
Um, Ashley actually didn't make me too upset today. She didn't
Me
make me
either.
too upset today. She didn't do too bad.
Because
At
Mia
all.
just be talking and the math don't be mathing. And for you to be
Mm-hmm.
sitting up here 1 minute, Gordon is an amazing father. He's this and this and that. And now here you go switching like you got split personalities. He took my children and I don't know where they went. Is he not a good father? Will he not drop the kids off to somebody who you
He had
both
already
look like
told her
you
where they
should have
were.
done?
He had already told her where he took them.
We know that because first of all, Mia didn't call. It took for Jacqueline, the assistant, the penny sniffer, to call. The lap dog had to call and say, "Can we
Literally
speak
lap
with you?"
dog.
Literally knows all in the crowd, honey. Know everything that's going on. For her to
Mm-hmm.
call them and be like, "Oh, the kids are here, and oh, I feel safe." So you went from panicking to now you feel safe where the kids are. So now you finna go freak on the leprechaun. Girl, get your ass out of here. Get the fuck
Wait,
on. Bye.
wait. The first time that Jacqueline was on, didn't she say that Mia used to leave her kids all the time with her sister, or her sister used to babysit her?
That was
Her
the
kids or
that
something like that.
that's who they was calling the nanny when they first came on the show, because they were no longer in Carolina with the nanny that was the mother of the bride at her wedding. So
Yep.
the person they were calling the nanny was the angel of death. That's
Mm-hmm.
who was the nanny. That's who she took them children to. She had said nanny, but then let it slip at Jacqueline's house. Who at Jacqueline's house watching children other than the angel of death? And Gordon told her where he took those children, and she know good and hell well he took them children away from Death Central because he didn't want his children in the upper room. So he took them to somebody who was gonna make sure they stayed on this side of the purple curtain. Okay,
And you
she
just made me
dropping them
realize.
children. She dropping them children off like she wanted that heifer to take them children across the River Jordan.
Mm.
And you just made me think about something else too. The lies, the lies, the freaking lies. You sitting up here talking about you got a nanny like you got it like that when you dropped them at your homegirl sister house. Let's
Hello.
stop the games. You don't have no certified nanny who you vetted and did. Do y'all remember that episode on Real Housewives of Atlanta when Portia brought PJ to the Cynthia barbecue or whatever the thing was?
Yes.
And she had to sit up
Mm-hmm.
and she specifically said, this is her first time watching PJ. And I want to make sure that she watch her well. So I'm going to bring her so she can have PJ. And I'm going to be out here with y'all. But I don't want to leave her with my child by myself. That's
Right.
nothing that Mia did. She's just a lie. She a lie altogether. I can't stand the hoe. I
At
can
all.
Cora, sorry. I
Mm.
cannot stand her. Misspell your curse words in the chat, y'all. My bad. But I can't stand her.
It's too much.
She's
It's
about
just
to lose her. She's about to lose her job taking advice from Carl King.
you
About to lose her
listen.
kids.
And
Putting them
that's
over
the
there.
thing, right? Child, she gonna lose their lives for them, leaving them over there. Bump CPS. It's gonna be somebody singing slow and bringing flowers and stuff. Why would you take your children to somewhere where somebody just got rid of somebody else's baby? You don't do that.
Exactly.
And then the nerve of her to say it was foul of Gordon to move his children from over there. Are you crazy? How is it foul of him to save the children's life? And I hope that Gordon come to the reunion. And I hope that Gordon tell everybody on camera, I wasn't leaving my children with a certified killer.
Left her with somebody who she even trusts, like you should have done. You should have left your children with somebody that you and their father trusted.
She don't care nothing about them children. That's why she keep embarrassing them on national TV, telling everybody that they the much right man babies. They much right Gordon's as anybody else's, because apparently she was up there dealing her cooch like a poker deck. She didn't know who them babies belong to. Belize and JB know that heifer ain't out of jail. She got 18 months in the prison.
Dang.
That's how Cooch got right there.
And they just sentenced her in April. I think they said April. I believe they said April. They sentenced her to 18 months. So when April comes, she got 6 more months. So no, she's still in there. But it's just a mess. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous. The fact that you knew where those children were and you did all this melodrama, fake crime with no tears. Ham, no burger. Kool-Aid, no sugar.
I already told y'all it was that Cooch watering up them eyes while she had to get that little napkin and dab a little bit. That Cooch was strumming up from the high hell of her box, and it was lighting them eyes on fire. You smell yourself first. It was the Cooch. I'm telling you now.
But with her, do she really smell herself first? Because why did Jacqueline have to check? She lit up the room and Jacqueline had to bend down to check.
Because that's what they used to. They think smelling like that is normal. That's why Jacqueline stuck her head down there so easily and said, no, it's not you, and everybody else in the room about to pass the hell out because you funkified so bad that they can't even drink their liquor because they don't want to open their damn mouth and get the funk in the mouth. And nobody got time for that.
It's almost
they used
like
to DV.
You know what? You're right. They got to be used to it because both of them act like they was nose blind to it, like they didn't catch it. Because how did she make it all the way down the stairs and you ain't say, girl, go take care of that?
Be showering together, be eating each other's stuff out and all that carrying on. She way used to it. She used to that funk. She think it tastes. I wonder, it might taste like salmon or something. Cause she be all up in that thing. And ain't no way. I'm allergic to seafood. I'm sorry, y'all. She puts me off this episode.
Bianca, you just took me on a ride. You took me. I don't even know what to say. I agree with everything, but you took me on a ride.
I'm sorry, sis, but I told y'all she pissed me off tonight.
I see you spoke from the heart. You spoke from the heart.
Well, I am gonna tell you that Stacy has me dying in her confessionals. I love her confessionals.
I was with her on everything, but actually it's tearing Mia down. She pissed me off with that one.
I think that once Mia comes for her, then she'll be like, she's a raggedy, She's gonna,
but I ain't like that. Like if you can't grasp what's happening, because I like Stacy, she's very light and bubbly, but I think she airheaded, and the fact that she, too slow on the uptake to catch what's happening. Talk less.
I just don't think she likes Ashley.
I mean, it's cool if you don't like Ashley, but if that's the case, don't be in her face like, oh, you gave me courage because you're going through a divorce. Like, don't do that. I don't like that get along gang stuff. Now, if you legitimately just a positive person and you cool with everybody, that's cool. But don't say, don't do, all that when you got more than one face, you Sybil endorse it. Don't do that because I won't like you. I ain't like that. Oh, Ashley tearing her down. You didn't see her tear nobody down. You saw her tell her like, girl, I'm trying to be here for you, but I can't back you with you doing that type of stuff. That's not tearing somebody down. Where did she even get that from?
Girl, I don't know.
She sat on that sprinter when they was playing that nasty game about who she'll hunch, talking about she'll hunch Mia. And I'm like, and you will get up with BB. You're going to have bacterial vaginosis. Talking about you'll hunch Mia. But it's like she kissing up to Mia and like she think it's so cool because Mia say vulgar sexual things or whatever. And it's like, okay, go try to be buddy with her, where she can lie on you and say she seen your stuff and touched you and all that, like she tried to lie on Wendy.
And that ain't the one to be sitting up there talking about I look up to anyway. Because if you've been following the seasons, we know how Ashley and her divorce has been going. So if that divorce gave you courage, then ma'am, please stop it. And again, I love her. I love her bubbly.
So
I
now
love her dizziness. She reminds me of Cynthia. She is the Cynthia on Potomac for me. I think it's like a
I
breath of
see
fresh
a
air.
little bit of Cynthia. You know who I see more than Cynthia? Tanya Sams. I see more
Yep.
Tanya in her than Cynthia. Because Cynthia was dumb, but Cynthia was like sneaky and evil. Stacey don't give me sneaky and evil.
Oh, you think Cynthia was sneaky and evil?
Sneaky, evil, two-faced, nasty, and a big liar.
Dang, you got all that from Cynthia?
Right. I didn't get that. I got
I
when
did.
Cynthia had to hold her back against the wall, she let it be known. Like, I think her and Nene had spats, but I don't think that either one of them dug like way below the belt for
She
each other.
really did though, because she sat up there on that whole season pretending like Nene was bullying her. Like she did a lot, and Nene wasn't doing nothing to her. Anytime Nene talked to her, she getting defensive, trying to act like, "Oh, I gotta fight back against you," and Nene wasn't doing nothing to her. Just like she sat up there and invited Kenya to that place, and then
like she, you know,
right, and then what's her name?
Candy.
You know, Candy had to tell her I'm Mike, because she was like, well, we just gonna say I didn't know. You're a liar. And then got up on the reunion being loud and cussing and stuff, trying to get a moment with Nene, and all Nene did was clown her, like, ooh, she cussing now. She said, damn, ooh. And I was glad Nene did her like that. You ain't getting no moment like, oh, now I'm gonna play the big bad Cynthia. Girl, bye.
Well, I mean, Peter did say that Cynthia just put on that face for show, and that's not how Cynthia really is.
Nene been saying it.
Nene told y'all that. She told y'all didn't know Cynthia. When she started being nasty, Nene said, now that's the Cynthia I told y'all about. She been nasty. I don't like her. I don't like Cynthia. She's pretty. I love her cheekbones. I love her height, shape, all that. But I don't like her. She's a disgusting person. She need to go back to selling that dry coochie cream that she was
really. I don't like that cream though. Now she was selling it. She had a whole infomercial and everything.
Go on back to peddling that dry coochie cream. Go on back over there to the Dusty Cat Society. Go on back over there.
All I know is that I liked her because she brought Leon on the show. I love me some Leon.
I don't love me some Leon. Leon be confusing me. The fact that he blowing kisses and flipping his tongues at boys and then be flirting at girls and doing weird stuff.
Lord.
Leon confused me. I don't need all that.
Lord flipping his. He just broke my heart.
I'm sorry. You know, this is the place where we gossip. You on the front porch. Don't you know, you come over here, you liable to get the gossip live and direct.
Oh, you reminded me of my sister when I told her how much I love George Michael, and she said George Michael likes little boys, not little girls.
He sure did. Lord rest his soul. George Michaels was a glitter sprinkler, a proud glitter sprinkler. I love me George Michaels, all his music.
Not glitter.
Wake me up before you go. That's right.
Yeah, and she told me you don't see his shorts are higher than yours.
That's right. Gotta have faith. I used to love George Michael's music. He was cool. He was real cool. You know, he got caught. What was that at the park? Touching on him, exposing himself and stuff to the man. Yeah, you know, it was a time back then. You know, that's when everybody was on powder.
Mm-hmm. Yep, him and Pee Wee Herman.
But that was different. Pee Wee was on something, on a different type of time. Yeah. Paul Rubens is his name. Pee Wee was different. But yeah, Leon had too much going on for me.
I don't know what else to say.
I like him in movies, but you didn't need to bring him on the screen for me. I didn't need him on the screen. No. But no. And not only that, her switching up on Nene pissed me off. This somebody paid for your wedding for you? You trifling hooker.
No, the thing that got me confused is how do you let your child go live with a man that you're not married to?
Yeah, that wasn't necessarily cool, but if she trusts the dude, it's whatever. I mean, Mike Hill be pretending like he like women too. Mike Hill wasn't no danger. The most he was gonna do was pick out some ugly outfits for Noel. Noel was safe. Noel was
Pick
safe.
out
Mike
ugly
Hill
outfits.
is another glitter sprinkler.
I had to go refill my cup. Y'all got y'all wine?
Oh my bad.
Oh,
Well, was we drinking? Where's my flag?
Look, y'all got y'all. Cause baby, that show pissed me off tonight.
I'm just
oh,
saying.
Hold on,
I'm
sis. Wait.
And
I have to come on
the
camera so we
bigger
can do this
question would
together.
be, with Cynthia being as pretty as she is, why you keep attracting these glitter sprinklers?
well. She probably wants a lavender marriage.
I mean, something ain't right. In the words of Keith Sweat, something just ain't right. There you go, B.
Ah, she wants that lavender marriage.
I don't know. Amanda K says she on her Moscato. I know that's right, girl. But I'm just trying to figure that out. Cause you know what I'm saying, she don't fit the mold of a hag. She's pretty. She's shapely, she's cute, tall, she got everything going. So I didn't understand the glitter. There's a lot of glitter happening.
Well, I hope she opens up her eyes before the season ends.
Mm.
I
But I'm still
mean,
convinced. Did you see the shirt he had on and Watch What Happened Live? His little see-through shirt.
who? Who?
TJ, when he was at the bar.
Oh,
Wait
you
a
talking about
minute, TJ
TJ?
was at
I
the
don't have no
bar.
problem with TJ. I ain't see TJ. You know, I don't watch what happens live because I can't stand Andy Cohen. His face make me want to hurt him. But I don't care what TJ put on. I don't see TJ don't give me glitter. TJ give me awkward,
Me either.
corny church boy. I don't see it. And I got glitter radar. I don't see it.
Can I ask y'all
I
something?
don't see it at all. Huh?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say Stacy and TJ is knocking the boots or whatever going on and carrying on. I
They
just
did
want to
not be.
know. No, I know, but I'm saying if they was doing that behind the scenes, I just want to know what is wrong with somebody who's married, going through a divorce, and not openly showing emotions or feelings for another man through this process. Do people not know that that her husband can use that in the divorce? Like, am I
They're
the
so
only one, or am
sleazy.
I slow? Cause
No,
I'm
you're not.
confused.
You're not
You know,
slow. You're not slow. They're sleazy. They want her to be out here hoe hopping because that's how they move. So they want her to be hoe hopping, like Ashley over there hunching Jack Harlow, as Wendy call him. You know, that's how they want Stacey to move. But you know, historically, you know, us black girls are usually a lot more conservative. We don't normally just,
that's true, girl. That is true. I've had roommates of different races, and let me tell you, the black girls.
we're a
I
lot
had
more
one room.
conservative.
Yes, because I had one roommate girl. She made the Mexican drug cartel look like they slow as much eggplants that she was running through. I'm like, dang, girl. And then she
Are you
popped,
saying she was a produce inspector for the FDA?
girl, and she made the FDA look slow.
Mm.
Cause that girl was like, she had more passengers than Amtrak and any type of like public transportation to the second power.
Not
I was
Marvel.
like,
Not the
girl,
Marvel bus. I'm through.
girl, I used to just name them. I'm like, he's the one of them like, oh, why you give me a number? I'm like, cause my
1 million
major,
served. The Golden Arches,
girl,
Grand Central Station.
I used to come home and I'm like, I don't even know who this is. I'm like, oh,
I ain't
okay.
kidding you. Mm-mm. I have not had a roommate since I was in college, and I'm talking undergrad. And my first roommate when I first went to Clark was a hoe. Her name was Azaria. I don't care if you see it. I don't care if you're still living. You was a hoe, rancid hoe too. She was a Hebrew Negroite. and used to wear the scarves and stuff over her head, baby. But that did not stop her from lifting her skirt for any and everybody who paid her a compliment. It was a mess.
Yep. Mine
And
was a whole.
she ain't like me because I was rough around the edges, but I've always been very Baptist, honey. My skirt tails stay down.
Yeah, cause cause that girl, whoo, and then all of a sudden she moved to the Midwest and got married. I'm like, I don't blame you. I don't want
That's
nobody to ever see any of my evidence or any trails left behind. I will relocate and
let
pretend.
me tell you something. If you ain't learned nothing, learn this. Evidence and trails don't matter. Men marry whores every day. You understand me? They'll marry a whore over a good girl. Good girl be sitting up there, sitting on that thing till it's spoiled. And they'll go marry a whore right in front of them. So don't worry about traces and history and all that. Men don't care. They ain't got no standards. I keep telling y'all that. They ain't got no standards. You ain't see Amber Rose get wiped up. You ain't see that thing Coco that Ice-T married. You ain't see that.
That's
you ain't
true.
see how they marrying these hoes left and right. It was a hoe from back home so raggedy she caught syphilis, lost all her hair, and had 2 men fighting over her on her wedding day.
Oh my goodness.
They ain't got none. Hey, Brown Style, I'm just saying, though, don't let them fool you. Listen, if they talking, they lying. If they breathing, they lying.
That's
don't
true. Because look at Gordon. Look at Gordon over here. He's fighting over a hoe on RHOP. He's fighting. He's not even fighting anybody
while she running around telling people he crazy and his Johnson broke. And giving his money to a midget. left a woman at home for that.
That's all I can say.
They ain't got no standards. Y'all, before we go, because I gotta tell y'all this little piece of gossip. I'm so glad y'all here. Listen. Y'all lean in close.
Okay, I'm
I ain't
leaning.
supposed to be talking about. We talking about housewives, but I got to drop this in here. So the man over there in New Orleans, y'all know the man had ran into the crowd and hit the people with his car. They said he had pipe bombs, IEDs, or however you want to call it. Say he had set them up different places in the city. Had some in the car and at the Airbnb. Okay. Now I think that was the police commissioner, somebody did a press conference, right? So now who got it? Showface News got it. Y'all know I be watching him. He real crazy, funny. But anyway, the policeman did a press conference, right? And he alluded to the fact that the man what done this act, what they call in terrorism. I think it was something other than that. It could have been that. You know, that word kind of catch a lot of stuff. Now y'all know he rode over there from Houston, right? Okay, rode over there from Houston to New Orleans. He done made 2 trips over there. He also had drove up there to Canada by car.
What?
You heard what I said. Rode up there to Canada. They said, and he was dead broke. He was supposed to be some kind of fake real estate person or whatever. The woman left him. He was a gambler, like somebody else we know from Canada. Chronic gambling, messed up all his money, lost everything. They say he was living in a shack over there in Houston. I ain't heard what part of town yet. I get it. But anyway, say he was living in a shack, barely making it till he went up there to Canada. Now all of a sudden he got money. Now he got money to rent cars. He got money to go back and forth to New Orleans. He had money to buy one of them spy glasses, what you put on with the camera on it. He got on a bicycle riding through town. I guess he was doing recon, know where to put the bombs at, girl. Then they say he had money to rent an Airbnb. And the pipe bombs he had wasn't no homemade, lickety from the kitchen. They say they was real expensive and rare, hard to get. Where somebody with a gambling habit that lost everything, broke, living in a shack, get that kind of money after riding to Canada? Where the hell he get the money to go to? So they say he was more out there in Fort Bend. Okay, thank you, girl. Out there in Fort Bend. Poor and foolish in a shack. Then all of a sudden you got all this in here money. Then y'all know Aubrey put out that little freestyle situation, right? And he went to talking about pipe bombs in your trunk. And then remember he had that stupid line in there talking about something, you gonna bury me and something in gold because I got Egyptian blood. How about the man who did the act of terrorism in New Orleans? He had took a trip to Egypt too. Where he get money to go to Egypt?
Shut up.
Yes, girl. He done been to Egypt. Done been to Egypt. This
Lord have mercy.
they living in an old beat up shack in Fort Bend. Done been all the way to Egypt. Now he gonna drop this freestyle talking about you got Egyptian blood. What is you talking about? You gonna end up in jail. Now you know today, I think it was, he had posted talking about anybody having trouble getting their money off state. But you know that's that app he be on gambling, right? Well, he went to try to get his money off of it. They wouldn't let him get no money. And somebody said, yeah, I think it's just you because I be using ETX or whatever to get my money. I ain't had no problem. So he talking about, oh, well, all the other big dogs, okay, it is just me. Child of people is saying that the feds might be done froze that and won't let him move no money because they finna get him. If he came too slick, he finna end up in jail. And you know he gonna be in trouble because he a red bone with a BBL. They gonna tear him up.
Fed up. Baby, snatch that hair at the roots, okay? What's left?
No, they ain't gonna snatch it out the root. They gonna grab him. They gonna grab him by the back, the little bit in the back, and tell him to put an arch in his back. That's what they gonna do.
He's about to
This
be Diddy's roommate.
This don't look good at all.
All this over a rap beef?
Oh, but it's deeper than that. Cause he jumped in this mess and he done ruined himself. He can't get another contract with no big money no more. He done messed up the church's money. And you remember, Pam's son was up there on them songs telling people he got a gambling problem. Then we find out how bad the gambling problem is. And you know he just got exposed for stealing $2 million from that little funny looking boy that stay over there in Dubai. So the fact that he's stealing money and gambling and going on, and he can't get that contract back, and he's so desperate he went and did a lawsuit and he can't win. Something funny about the money. Now he had enough, possibly, allegedly, to give it to this man from over there in Fort Bend in Houston. Because how else the hell did he have money all of a sudden? He went from dead broke as Job's turkey to he got money to ride to Canada, rent cars, rent bikes, get spy glasses, rent Airbnb houses, take trips, multiple trips to New Orleans and a trip to Egypt. This here is fishy as meal. That boy gonna end up in jail.
Sure.
I hope somebody told him that the feds will sit down in front of your house for years just collecting data on you.
I know for a fact, because when they got my oldest sister, they had our phone tapped almost 5 years, and we didn't know it till we got the code.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: after he messed around and had that little boy from down there in South Florida kill little XXX, and he was able to brag about it in songs, and ain't nobody get him because Lucian was paying them judges. Now you done pissed Lucian off. I think he believed in his own hype. You might have got away with that for them, but I think they're gonna spin the block on that charge. They gonna mess around and put him up under that jail, and you know he can't do no jail time. The first time, them Gangstalicious and them get a hold to him in there, they gonna have to put him on suicide watch.
Because we know he ain't gonna bust a grape.
What kind of grape you gonna bust with actual gangsters? You just play one on TV.
Well, the only thing they're gonna bust is him. They're gonna bust him wide open.
But that's the whole point. They gonna turn the line and inside out on that boy.
If they do that.
No, they gonna do that. Oh, he's a red bone with a BBL. They gonna do that.
No, I'm saying if they do that against the other alternate. If they do that against the other alternative, if they don't take him out.
Even if they take him out, they gonna have him grabbing his ankles. The way he's sitting up there talking about Meg Thee Stallion, he gonna be in there twerking like Meg.
See, they left Kells alone.
Say she got her hands on her toes looking for the hoes. That's gonna be him.
See, they left Kells alone, but he's a light skinned boy with nice hair,
That is a
So
red bone with a BBL. He ain't got no nice hair. He bald headed. He a bald headed whole now. Girl, you must have missed. We did a whole forensic
that's
examination of that scalp when that wig came off. That scalp is 8 up.
uh, I'm
His,
trying to help the man out.
his scalp so 8 up.
I don't know why.
Read his scalp so 8 up. Look like he got the mange.
Eeh.
He need a cone around his head. Ain't that what they do to the dogs when they get the mange? They put that cone around your head.
I'm surprised he ain't got no implant. He
Girl,
need one.
he was too lazy to get the implant. He went on vacation, came back with a lace front.
With all that, I mean, as thick as his eyebrows are, they can take some hair from his eyebrows and then move it over to his head.
He ain't got enough eyebrows in the world. He would need the facial hair of a wolf man to cover that scalp. That scalp is 8 up.
Bam.
I mean, it's chewed up. It looked like the dog ate his homework up there. That scalp is messed up, baby.
Dang.
He needs somebody to donate some hair. I mean, I was selling some from the kitchen back here, but he'll have to pay top dollar. I need my money up front because he's not, especially now he done started stealing and stuff. I need my money up front.
Ree, we did a live where we zoomed in.
Oh no, I know that, but dang, I don't know. I'm just flabbergasted and just like and disbelieving here.
He need like 5 or 6 donors. I could be donor number 3 or something, but I need my money up front. Don't be stealing. I know you over there gambling, messing up people's money and stealing and stuff. You know, you pay me up front, I'll let you get a little something off the kitchen back there. I need to show you my kitchen stuff anyway if you're growing down my neck.
So what's up with Jay Prince?
Jay Prince don't deal with him no more.
Nope.
That's a done daughter. Because Jay Prince ended up having a little sticky, icky situation with the federales, and they say it's because Aubrey was running his mouth. That's what the people say. But I'm letting you know, them people is saying that this situation over there in New Orleans, the man did the press conference. I told y'all go to Showface. He had the whole press conference up there. I ain't even gonna show it. I'm gonna let him show it. I might talk about it tomorrow. But anyway, the man said cross state lines and international lines too, and detail about the man going to Canada, and to Egypt. Only for us to get that tired, confusing Chat GPT freestyle with him talking about he got Egyptian blood and pipe bombs in the trunk of a car, and they got respect for Muslims, and this man got a whole Muslim name.
And that's how you know he's slow.
As
He's gonna put
hell.
it right in our face.
As hell.
Like ain't nobody, and that be my thing with him and Mia. Y'all sit up here and think we so slow that we gonna believe y'all lies. Let's not.
The fact that they slow enough to tell them kind of lies. Of course they think somebody gonna believe. Them lies be signs of being on the spectrum. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's what it's giving for real.
When people start telling certain types of lies, I already know that your graduating class had 6 people.
Because where do it make sense?
It don't
Literally,
make
where does it make sense?
nowhere. Nowhere. Not nowhere.
I can't.
Not nowhere.
I ain't know all that was carrying on.
Girl, that's what's going on. I was all in it too. You know, I love me some gossip. I was all in that. I say that boy finna go to jail. I hope Sandra know. Now, if she got some people in Israel or something, maybe she can push him over there. But Sandy girl, if you happen to watch this, because you watch Potomac from one mama to another, you better get your boy up out of here. Because I believe they finna get your boy Sandra.
They already did. He flew back to Canada.
That don't help you.
He's out of there.
But
in his mind, he out of here.
But this what I'm saying. Sandra, get your boy up out of here. Because unless, first of all, Canada get too much aid from America. They ain't never going against the U.S. The only time they would like fight extradition is if somebody had the death penalty or something, and that ain't even on the table. So
they better send them to Cuba or to Brazil.
Cuba, hell, she better send him to the other side of the world. Cause you know the CIA, them boys, they're them alphabet boys. They'll sneak up in somewhere like that and snatch you back by the scruff of your neck. You better ask Julian Assange.
Mm. Yep, they'll chase him right out of those countries that have no extradition treaties.
She need to send him somewhere and get him one of them, them curls, how they be getting them curls, get them little curls and put him in one of them suits.
Oh, wait.
What? I'm for real. And that's what if I was her, that's what I do.
She better make him disappear like his daddy did.
Yep, disappear just like your daddy. He said he got habits like his daddy. Disappear. Ooh, pow, be gone. Do some of that. Do some of that Dennis Graham action. Them people finna get you. I done had cousins, friends, and all, get knocked off by the feds. It ain't cute. They listen, Sandra, hide everything, girl, because anything in his name they gonna take, and some of the stuff in your name they might take that too. You gotta get your stuff out of here, Sandra.
Yeah, shift it over to Israel.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Been there, done that, girl. Them feds do not play. The U.S. attorney do not play. They play dirty. Listen, Sandra. I seen that. I say, Lord, her child going to jail. I know Sandra ain't never thought in all her life that she was gonna have no baby in the prison.
Y'all know stuff is passed down.
We can't hear you, B.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
I said, so y'all know stuff is passed down. So, let's just say that she a little bit slow, so she don't understand. And that's why she think him going where he went was okay. And that little slow passed down to him. And that's why he think it's okay too. But
You
little
saying,
both of them know.
Bianca, is you telling me you believe he caught the tism with Sandra?
Listen, stuff like that is passed down through DNA.
I'm gonna
I
tuck
have a
my lips
cousin.
in.
No, real talk. I have a cousin, and she have autism.
Mm-hmm.
And because she have autism, she's easily manipulated.
Right.
And she went and experienced her first sexual experience with a
Her first
guy,
experience. Okay. Mm-hmm.
and she got pregnant from
Oh,
that.
I hate that. I hate when that happens to those young people like that, because people will take advantage of them.
Yeah, it was
People will
a
take
real
advantage.
take advantage of situation. Now, in our case, because we a praying family, the daughter have mild autism.
Okay.
So the daughter is on point, snap. Now, if you tell her something, she gonna stick by it. If you tell her when you lie, you gonna get in trouble. She
She
don't lie
she
for
believe it.
nothing.
She accept it. Okay.
Yep, she don't
But
lie for
but
anything.
let's tie
So,
this back to Sandra and Aubrey. Now, me and Peanut was talking, and we think, judging by the way his eyes used to slope off of his face when he was on Nickelodeon, that he could have fetal alcohol syndrome. Now, I'm not saying Sandra was drinking,
ooh.
but y'all remember how his eyes was falling off his face? It was like
You
this.
know, I told you my mama told me I was slow because I liked him because his eyes slow. My mom was like, "You will not bring that man in my house."
Because they was like this. And he had that real long neck. And then so I don't know.
Honestly, I thought him and Marjorie Taylor Greene, they all got like that look like
He don't look nothing like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Don't even bring that woman into this. I don't like that lady enough, really even talk about her. But no, don't put that lady in this. Now she got her faults and whatever, but her eyes is not melting off the side of her head. No, ma'am.
Nope.
like this, like they just like rolled up from underneath a rock, and they're just that's the look that they have. I'm like, wow. I don't understand how people thought that he was cute. He was not cute.
What's the name? Marjorie got a different look. Marjorie is giving the heels have eyes. That's something different than this. This is every time you see him, you just pull it down a little bit. But no. But Lisa JB say that's exactly what. Because personally, I think what's really wrong with him. It could be a little fetal alcohol. I'm echoing bad.
Oh wait, is that me?
Yeah.
Is that better? Yeah. Oh, is that better?
Wait, let me say something. It's still doing it.
Oh,
do you have another chat open?
No, I don't have another chat open.
Is it like you got earphones or something? Or earbuds?
No, I don't.
Loud.
But- It's well, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the chat. But you ladies got me dying here.
Girl, we all said
Well, have a good evening.
You too.
All right, bye, ladies.
Bye, girl. Yep. Okay. Yeah, hers just started echoing out of nowhere. We was chilling, and then next thing you know, womp womp, it had us real bad. But yeah, any final thoughts on the episode or the last little piece of gossip before we got up out of here?
I do. Everybody in the bushes hit that like button. And now, going to the episode. As y'all have seen tonight in chat, I was in rare form. But Mia pissed me off real bad, real hard. So I had to let y'all know how I was feeling about that, because ain't we here to tell the truth?
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth. So that's what we gonna do.
Us God.
So I had to tell my truth on how I felt about the episode. I can't stand Mia, and I really think that Mia is about to be the next out. She came for Gizelle, and we all know you don't go for Gizelle or Kiearna. And
unless you're a fan favorite.
Unless you're a fan favorite, but Mia will never be. And that's where she effed up. So, Mia, I want you to take your funky, diabolical coochie and get the hell on, along with your crotch sniffing assistant, Jacqueline. Both of y'all can go. And everybody hit the like button, and we're going to see what we are tuned in for next week. I love y'all. I love you, sis. I do. And everybody hit the like button. I'm going back down to the chat so I can finish out my duties. Bye, y'all.
That's right. Bye, girl. Okay. So, y'all, we had fun tonight. We done gossiped a lot. I done stayed way longer than I was supposed to, but I enjoyed everybody in the chat. Thank you to Ree and Bianca for coming up. I want to say a special thank you to my girl Candy Butler for supporting the stream. She sent support, and I appreciate it. And thank you to Kendall for getting her crown back. And thank y'all for being here, hitting the like button and giving me some bubbles. So you know what time it is, right? If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Get your notification on this good station. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because you know we happy to have you. You know this. We ain't got to tell you, you know. Okay? And if you want to join channel membership, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Also, we got the link for my wish list on Amazon, our storefront, so you can get all the goodies, the teas, the honey powder, the nail stuff. Everything I use is there, all of my favorites, and you can get that going, okay? And we have the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World, which is a survival guide for girls going going out in the world for the first time, okay? Let's keep our daughters safe. And overall, that's what it is. Our merchandise store is also there. And listen, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope everybody's having a wonderful new year. And you know what I'm going to tell you, what I always tell you in case no one else says it. Remember, God loves you. I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later. Bye.